What's he up to, man? What's he doing?
Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. Welcome back to Lucky Crit. Hello, hello. How are we doing? I hope you had an excellent holiday weekend. Sorry, I'm running a little bit behind here today. As you can see, I was doing something, another test for us to get into this with, but I do need to adjust the game audio. So give me 1 second to do that. I was recording some things. I'm a fop. I'm a fop for testing things. Sorry. Why am I being booed already, huh? CV grinding off stream tainted run. This is not the same file. Ignore this file that you're seeing right here. This is not important. What you need to see is another test I was doing here with some other possible great nights. Now, this is not the only test that I performed, but this is just one of them. We'll show you this. Actually, my audio is coming through the wrong place. So give me 1 second here. Bam, let me close that. Let me redo that. Okay, that's fixed. That's better. Yeah, ignore the extra gold knights. You know, Myson and Zeke, we have not recruited them yet in this playthrough. But for today, here's a little test here with Katria, Pala, and Est. So let me double check the audio on this. That looks okay. Okay. Again, Katria has kind of the same Clive color scheme where it's blue with the gold trim. Actually, all three of them have exactly what you'd assume, I think, for them.
I wasn't impressed.
What's up, Don Show? Hello, Tristan, by the way. Mercenary BDU, Sheeb, Norafi, Deep Freeze, Ludicryogen, Jonathan Rios. Hello, hello.
Hiya, papaya.
Welcome, folks. Hello, Bright Sky. How are we doing? I want to hear about your Thanksgivings if you celebrate. But first things first, quick gold night test. Yeah, this is not the file. Ignore this, please. This is just a little test of some other possible great knights, some other characters villager pitchforked into the gold knight class. Kenny Acumen, what's up? Good to see you.
I can handle this.
Here's Est. They have exactly what you'd think. Pala's got the green with the gold. Est has the kind of purpley. I actually think Est's pink is not as bright as say like Jenny's. It's not the orangey pink. She might have the same as like Shade, for example.
Let's go.
But this is in fact the three of them as gold knights. What they would look like in case you were curious.
Too slow.
So, before I turn this off, I did capture some footage of this just in case, just for collection purposes. I was testing this out. I also tested out another combination today as well before this stream, and I'm afraid it's kind of. I feel like chat's gonna like it, to be honest with you. Okay, so here's that. Ignore that. That didn't happen. Quick little test, just to peek, just a sneak peek. Anyway, how are you guys? How are your Thanksgivings? Mine was pretty great. I really enjoyed it this year. The food was good.
Once upon a time, there was a god named Duma.
You can't keep getting away
Can't keep
with
getting away with
it.
resetting.
For an A.
Food was good. I did some Black Friday shopping. My cousins helped pick out some new clothes for me, which is kind of funny. It's not what I anticipated, but it happened. They wouldn't let me buy more plaid, which I thought was kind of funny and entertaining. Gold Knight Pal looks decent with the green armor. Yeah, I guess so. It's interesting, but I assume that a character like Foresight would have the same color green. I mean, we know that the way that it really works is that characters have certain color palettes, right? Like Bowie seems to have the same black color palette that Cliff has. So I assume they look exactly the same in the same class, outside of their, you know, more custom ones. Nop gifted a tier 1 sub to Sheed. Thank you, Nop, for the gift sub. Woo! Thank you, Nop. Appreciate that. And welcome, Sheed. Lunar Crichton says, I had dinner with family and bought some earbuds and Octopath Traveler 0 for Black Friday. That's fun. That sounds great, Lunar. Also spent $15 in Marvel Rivals that I kind of half regret. That is the way of the gacha game, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Maybe that'll stop you from doing it later, though. I don't know. Otherwise, you've started down a slippery road, unfortunately. Nop is currently on a 65 stream streak. Thank you, Nop. Appreciate you, Nop. Slap that castle. Baby got her first paycheck anyways, going back to Elvia's stream. What? Wait, what? Also, yeah, Elvia is streaming at the same exact time as me today, which is just purely diabolical. Absolutely diabolical. She's dead to me. Gamer Swordsman saying, I've just been playing Three Houses yet. I guess Gamer Swordsman does not celebrate Thanksgiving. Gamer Swordsman in the Discord server, everyone was talking about Thanksgiving, I think, or something. And Gamer Swordsman just immediately says, yeah, I've been playing Three Houses. Immediately just changes the subject. Okay. Last time, we recruited Dean with Celica, beat up Greeth. Oh, we were going to do some, let's clean up some quests here before we switch to Alm, but then we'll switch to Alm.
Fire Emblem, epic, sexy gamers, I bring you an urgent announcement.
Mercenary says, Viva Gorditas, bless you Taco Bell. Okay. Wait, that's your Thanksgiving? Is that your Thanksgiving? I don't know if that's sad or good. I can't tell anymore, quite frankly.
Is it true that Deliverance has retaken Zofia Castle? I worry if so. Oh, everyone talks of chasing out...
I think we could listen to this guy. I thought maybe he'd have some new dialogue since we beat up Greeth, but I suppose not.
That Greeth is a... He gives...
Yeah, apparently not.
There's not a...
Square... We should decide to send something through the peddler. In fact, I actually know what I'm going to give him.
Hello there. I'm a traveling peddler of sorts. If there's anything you might like delivered, just give me a shout. I'll see that your item gets to whoever the lucky lad or lass is.
I think, despite the fact that you don't have to complete the quest, I think we probably should send the Rion shield, right? Does somebody have it equipped? They might. They might, in fact. Also, we got the red tricord. I want to play with that today very briefly, too. Yeah, looks like someone has it equipped. Yep. Switch this. This orange one looks better on you anyway, bro. What are you thinking? Oh, the stats are different.
Hello there. I'm a traveling peddler of sorts. If there's anything you might... I'll see...
Viewer count dropping by the minute, says Deep Freeze. Wait, why is this all Elvia propaganda? Elvia, my own moderator. What's happening? She can't be turning you against me. That's not possible. Oh, I also wanted to mention too, I did update some of the sub badges for Twitch. So thank you guys so much for all your support. We unlocked newer slots and I hadn't updated them in a while. So there's some brand new colors, as you could probably tell. I might continue to alter them to make the pattern a little bit more consistent, I guess I would say. But I hope you like the new colors. So thank you, thank you. We are going to give him the Rion shield. Right? Why am I second guessing this now? No, this is the one.
Right then. Thanks for your custom.
Old timer, do we do what you wanted?
The temple's more than just... It also defends the sluice gate. However, with His Highness...
Okay.
Have you been to the Dragon Shrine? There's a well there, but alas...
Yep. We saw that. Next. Where's this lady? We found her son's journal. Unfortunately, he did not make it. How many must you take, Milla? How many more will satisfy you? Poor lady. This man wants an axe. Unfortunately, oh, we do have a splitting axe now, but we did pick up a devil axe. And this is a very interesting item in this game. Some people seem to think it's an Easter egg referencing Fire Emblem 3. No, that doesn't make sense. Is it a reference to 1? Well, actually, it might be a reference to 3, considering this is a remake, and they're right across the ocean. I forget the specific reference they're referring to, but in this game, I mean, a devil axe is a real item in the Fire Emblem series, of course, but in this game, you do not get any characters that can use axes. The enemy thieves can use axes, but that's about it. So this item is essentially useless outside of selling it for, I think, 50 silver. I'm not going to give this man this axe, but it is interesting that they give it to you, which makes it kind of like Easter eggy referencing instead of an actual equipable, usable item. I'm going to give him the splitting axe. He's a normal guy. He needs a normal axe, not a cursed one. Yeah, sorry, your son's super dead, and then gave booze at the woman. What, Gabe? Come on. Poor woman, she lost her son. In reference to Thanksgiving, Tristan says, I just spent the entire time alone and made Chinese food. Well, that's depressing. Thanks, Tristan. Sorry to hear that. Jonathan says, Thanksgiving's weird over here. We have no reason to celebrate it, but each year more and more people seem to do it. I mean, I think it's a fun holiday. I don't think there's anything offensive about the idea of Thanksgiving, even if it's not your usual culture or experience to do so. It's just kind of a happy time to get together with food with your family. Nothing wrong with that, I think. Sheep says, hey, Stevie, we're going to do the Lucas Hostage / Playable Fernand DLC. We did Playable Fernand. We did the, I forget the name of it, but I think 2 streams ago, we did one of them. I will continue to do the other ones. Maybe we could do one today. We'll see how things go. It's kind of a sidetrack is unfortunately what ends up happening. I'm not opposed to doing one today for sure, but I think like one at a time is probably fair. Kai, thank you for the resub. 25 months. Thank you so much, Kai. Appreciate you.
Princess, looking to unwind? I find the best remedy to a stressful week is sitting back with a glass of red wine. It's
Hello,
just
Hydri.
enough to take the edge off.
Doja's very concerned about what's happening on screen. Hello, Chad. It was just another family gathering. Nothing too special for me, at least, says Chad. Well, enjoy your family while everyone is alive. Kind of a morbid thing to say, but it's true. We really need to enjoy each moment you get with people in our families. Doncho says, my family wanted to try something different, and it ended up all hating the new food we cooked up, but it's fine. Well, you know what? At least that becomes like a memorable year, right? Like 3 years from now, you'll be like, remember that one year we tried that crazy crap and nobody liked it? It's kind of funny that way, isn't it? It never feels good when you're doing it because you're like, oh, this year's worse than last year. Or like, you know, the past 5 years. But maybe it'll be funny later. Maybe you'll laugh at it later. You'll look back fondly on it. We got a nice bear carving. I forget what this does or what it's for. Can we sell it or something? I think in this file, I also missed a Milla carving in the Thieves' Shrine that I discovered on one of my other files on here that I was playing off stream. We can't really go back. Actually, Alm can go back at some point and grab that. Never mind. I lie. Oh, and the smithy. We haven't done this yet, have we? I don't think we have.
Welcome.
I do not think we have. So there's plenty of things in here that we could potentially Oh, we did a little bit. That's right. We did a little bit, but I've actually collected a lot more since then, which is interesting. I also probably should sell this thing because we can't really use it. So 50, pretty good deal there. I may also trade in a bunch of this. I wasn't sure how many items in this game were unique anymore recently, but after a little bit of playing off stream, I think I have a better grasp of what is and what is not findable in dungeons, especially later game dungeons. Stuff like dried meat seems kind of like a big deal, and it's not really. All right, I'm gonna keep our desert yogurt though for now. It's for the memes. It's for the memes. Drinking water, obviously, you can find it just about anywhere. And really, we're gonna have a filled up bag inventory if I don't get rid of some of this stuff. We're not really using a lot of these items right now anyway. I'll maintain some of them. And we got some speed boosts I should probably use on some people, but this is good for now, I think. 330 silver, 1 gold. In terms of gold, to make a Levin sword, I think it's what, a steel sword? Doesn't look like it actually. Trying to look at the shadow and remind myself what it takes. Let me look it up really quickly. It would be really nice to give Cliff a Levin sword on Celica's side. That is kind of the meme that a lot of people end up doing, I think, and I am not opposed to repeating that, quite frankly. Let's go forging. Swords. Where is it? Can we make 11 or no? Am I wrong? Oh, it's called a thunder. Maybe that's why I'm confused. What is it called in this game? Swords? A lightning sword. That's why I'm getting confused. Oh yeah, you can't make it. Interesting. Why did I think you could? All right, I take that back. Ignore that. I was being stupid. Oh shoot, must have missed the Fernand one. Got to go back and watch. Yeah, I think it's 2 streams ago, Sheep, so you can catch it in the VOD. Chad is on a 5 stream streak. Thank you, Chad. Gabe says, Game Awards coming up. We might get something Fire Emblem related because they did show some 3 houses one time. Is the Game Awards the American thing with, what's his face? Jeff Keighley? Is that the one you're talking about? I kind of doubt we'd get a brand new trailer for it, but yeah, I guess who knows. I do expect that we should see something Fortune Sweep related probably in like January, February, March, like that, the first couple months of the year at some point. I really should get back to working on some videos. Several videos. Okay. In terms of Celica's side of this army, what do we have here? We have a lot of Lance users. I wouldn't mind upping some of these a little bit. Like this would really be helpful. I think we should do that. It would be fun to inscribe a name, wouldn't it? But I didn't. Upping steel bow is kind of huge. Like that should happen. Better hit rate, better might, better crit. Sounds great to me. What do we name the steel bow that Leon's gonna use? This, I think we should have a funny name for this. He's obsessed with Valbar. Valbar's arrow, Valbar's pike, Valbo. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Thank you. Valbo. Sounds like elbow. Perfect. I got this iron bow. Nobody's using it at the moment, and we decided that Atlas was going mage instead of an archer or anything else, so I guess we'll leave that for now. Upping a javelin. That could be kind of interesting. A lot to upgrade it. to 3 stars here, and this is actually, it's actually really quite pricey in general. I don't see why I wouldn't do 1 though. This is usually on one of the Pegasus sisters. Let's just put on the off chance that this is wielded by Pala or Est. They're both obsessed with Abel, so I feel like Abel should be in it somewhere. Abel's what? Get pegged? Well, that's interesting. How do we incorporate Abel into a javelin? Javelabel. That sounds terrible. That's the worst thing I've ever heard of. Lance Abel. See if you had a hype train and you never noticed it. I saw the tail end of it. Sorry, yeah, I got distracted. But thank you for the hype train. Hydri is on a 180 stream streak. Thank you so much, Hydri. Appreciate you. Let's go. Thank you, Hyde. Appreciate you. Abel's Abel. Invince Abel. Lance Abel. Stavel. Lance a lot. Lance, okay. Abel's peg. I mean, we're losing the javelin part of it, I guess, but maybe it doesn't matter. Abel's Schlong. Thank you, Deep Freeze. It's very cleverly crafted there. Abel's Schlong. Poor Python still rotting at the bottom of the screen. Yes, until we progress a little bit with Alm's story. I guess Invincible. Does it need the dash? Probably. No dash? We're saying no dash. Shoot. I screwed it up. Like that. Abel isn't home anymore and I miss him. I wish that would fit. I honestly wish that would fit. That's really funny. What's up, Emra? Who died? Python died. Officially permanently died? Python, until he gets rezzed by a fountain. We didn't have any rules in this run about not using fountains. Emra was a real what's the word? Stickler for wanting this to be a true Iron Man run with no turn wheel whatsoever. I thought that was kind of a lot of pressure sounding in the beginning. But the more that we've played it, especially because this game only goes up to hard mode and doesn't have a lunatic or maddening mode, essentially. In retrospect, I do think that would have been very interesting. Whether or not we use the fountains, no turn wheel, permadeath, Iron Man. And then if people did die, if you did use fountains, you'd have limited revives. That could be interesting. Or no fountains, and it'd be just truly hardcore. But that'd be very sad, I think. So, hello, Anti. How you doing? Jackson, Abel Lucy. Okay. Yeah, Python dying was a weird circumstance. He died on enemy phase because the enemies doubled him. One of the mage enemies with a very heavy, like, Mire Tome spell, basically, who didn't double anybody, but somehow doubled Python, unfortunately. And it was on enemy phase, so I could have redone it next turn, and I had plenty of turn wheel uses to do so. But then, Yuzu, the green unit, our ally in the battle, decided to kill the last enemy, and thus it was over, and he was permanently dead. For now. For now. We'll bring him back, but he's going to be a little bit behind when the time comes, unfortunately. The simple problem is this game is just very easy, too. I mean, I didn't remember it being particularly easy, but I hear you. I guess we'll do Invincible. Abel Wah. We're gonna bring the French names in here. I guess this is fine for now. Next. I wouldn't mind upping a Steel Lance. Lances are kind of important. I feel like we should use as much as we can right now with this stuff. In terms of the gold coins, those are kind of hard to come by. I might want to think a little bit longer on what to upgrade to get there, because like we could hypothetically forge some very interesting stuff here. Celica's route in particular, I'd have to think about that though, about what she really wants. Like Alm's route is the one where you definitely want to focus on enemy calves because there's so many of them, but in this case, I don't know. This is interesting. I'm not gonna do it. That's interesting. Blessed Sword. Getting a little bit more crit there. And that's kind of a cheap little upgrade there. For a little bit of hit and 5 crit. I think I might do that. Oh, this is such pressure. Who's getting this? Kamui is using this right now, but hypothetically, this is a sword that'll be passed around to defeat enemy terrors, monsters, to vanquish them. Make a silver item. Stevie acts like silver weapons are not a thing. So you make the suggestion, you wait 0 seconds, and then you complain that I'm not accepting your suggestion. What do you mean? What do you mean? It's still kind of early for silver stuff, I feel like. I mean, I could push to make one, I suppose. Faye, because she gets passed around. Oh my god. That's not true. Oh, okay. I was gonna say that's not true. But yeah, she is on Celica's route now. Got good news and is up and coming Millhouse? What? My professor's putting all assignments from the semester to have a due date of the last day of the semester. Oh, that's very dangerous though. You could gamble so badly with that and like be the last week of school and have to do a buttload of stuff. Ouch. Bad news for today is associated with audio. For some reason, my recorded audio is giving me a weird tick noise. That's not good, Anti. Hope you could figure that out. Blessed Sword OP on Jesse. Bless Sussy, says Jax. Oh, I hate this. I hate this. It has sus in it too. This is Among Us joke too. I hate this, but okay. That's cool. That's cool. Anything else? The Bright Sky wanted Stabby. It's a little standard though. Stabby. This is so bad. That was a special anti-terror weapon.
You don't even care. It's like so obvious you don't even care.
I missed something from Don Show. What was this? What? What is this, Don Show? Oh, for the food, I think maybe. Now let me sum it up. It was a strange set of circumstances. I fell down the hill. I got glue on. No. Oh, you're okay. You're talking about the Python thing. Fell down the hill. I got glue on my hands. Now I got Python death on my fingers. And I just can't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Okay, this is a song, I suppose. What if I was able? There's a platypus controlling me. He's underneath the table. Is this a weird Phineas and Ferb song meme? What is this? What is this? Anyway. I forget what this is. Should I go for it? It's gonna have to be. Does that have to be Max first? No, it doesn't. Uncultured Stevie? Okay, I guess that's a reference I don't understand. Alright, let's do this. You guys seem to be concerned about it. The Zweihander? That's what you wanted me to make. Okay. Okay, for some reason I thought that was way heavier, actually. I was concerned that I just kind of ruined that sword, but I guess not. Alright. Need a good lance for the eventual Gold Knight too. That will probably be on... Well, actually, you're right. I don't know. I was gonna say that would probably be on Alms Route, but you might be right. It doesn't... there's no discrimination here for that one. Brave is the bottom one, so you were wrong. First off, you were wrong, Tristan. I need to never believe chat ever again. I can't. You're confidently telling me which one to forge. You're saying that I'm forgetting silver weapons exist, and then I forge the one you're telling me to forge, and it's not even the one that you wanted me to forge. Crazy. Crazy. The platypus was supposed to be a metaphor for the things that control you. I still don't understand what we're on about with this.
It's bold in terms of jerking people around.
You know what? Let's just keep it Zweihander for now, so I remember what it is. We have 87 more silver. You know what? Maybe let's upgrade this steel lance a bit. I think that's kind of important. All right, this is a steel lance. What do we want here? Anything? Any ideas? What's up, Yugo Kenji? What's up? What's up? Name this giant dad. Steel Lucy. We're gonna need the Lucy. Sheep says, I'm streaming tonight is a synonym for I'm trying to figure out what chat is talking about for 3 hours. I certainly hope not. Certainly hope not. I missed the naming of the Blessed Lucy. What? That was like 15 minutes ago, yeah. Actually, probably sooner than that. Ussy? I hate these suggestions. Steel Lance. Steel Lance is going to be shared around by a bunch of Peg Knights. Critussy. Okay. Can we have a not Ussy suggestion for this? Chat lacks the creativity. By the time we get done with this, it'll be midnight. Oh, hopefully not. No. This is the last forge, thankfully, for right now. On this side of the world. F her right in the Ussy. Okay. I don't have any ideas for this. I hate what Peggy. I hate that too, but I'm doing that, I guess. That's not Ussy. It's the first suggestion where that's not Ussy. Peggy.
Many thanks.
Thanks for your help, guys. Lovely. I thought there was going to be something here with Atlas, but no, I forgot how wrapped up swiftly wrapped up that is, where it's just he mentions finding the brothers and then nothing ever else happens with it. In Greet Citadel, he found the brothers immediately. All right, so that's a wrap for Celica for right now at the current moment. If we go back to Alm here, we had a bunch of spawns over here with things that were happening. There is, curiously, one thing I do want to do really fast, I think. It's going to make some other maps a little bit more annoying later, but whatever. Oh, it's on Celica's side? What? Oh, interesting. That's unusual. Just want to run on here really quick because I think there's an item that I missed and it bothers my OCD. I'm gonna go find it in the back. Very, very quickly. I don't want no pirates. Stay away from me, you stupid pirates. Isn't it like here somewhere? Aha! See that? Look at that. How did I miss that? How did I miss that? Wait, I was not serious about naming it Peggy. Well, it's a little late for that, I think. At this point. We're gonna run from this. I don't want anything to do with this.
Nothing will stop me.
Allow me.
Here. Get distracted by Lucas. How'd we get to 5 gold? Good question. Wait, Lucky's still on Act 3? The new longest Fire Emblem stream game now? What? What do you mean? I think I was looking somewhere, and I think there's only 9 streams. When I saved the thumbnail for this, I think this is only the 9th Echo stream. That's not that long.
I do love a good fight.
Wouldn't be a Lucky Crit stream without hours of deliberation. Uh-oh. That's not a trend that I enjoy. I did make the decision that I think if something is a really hard decision from this point on, we might result to the coin to the spin wheel and just live by it. I didn't think he would double. Ugh. Whatever, he's not getting a lot of EXP. The problem with fleeing from this is it takes till turn 3. So I didn't want to grind on this, but whatever. Let's level up Gray then while we're at it. The 5 gold, I wonder if it came from one of the Milla DLC things. I just don't remember exactly.
Who doesn't love a strong?
But I didn't hack it in, I promise. And Gray's getting good levels.
That was invigorating.
Thought you were at the end of Act 3 at least. I mean, on Celica's side, we're approaching that very swiftly, I think. But with Alm, we haven't done Alm in a bit. Okay. Got the carving. Not missing any items. What's up, True Carmilla? Let's go forward, beat up this enemy squad, and progress. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think there's any foraging on Alm's side until we get further north here. So, aha, this map. This is interesting. I see a very interesting little choke there in the middle. Should be kind of fun. Here's Randall and Emma for the first time on the battlefield with us. We also have Shade and Yuzu with us today too. Of course. Silk can warp somebody. I'm gonna keep that in mind. Let's get to it. Amazing map. Love this one. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna warp Forsyth. We're gonna make a little Forsyth choke point, I think, between these buildings. They can take pot shots at them, they can do whatever they want, but the man Forsyth will remain standing.
Allow me. I've got this.
Nothing will stop me.
That might have been Selka's route with 0 gold. I don't know. We had one, I think, from probably something. Maybe Greeth's Fortress, whatever it was. Greeth's Citadel. But yeah, Celica's did not have as much gold. So you were making the comparison that you just looked at the gold and there wasn't much there, and now there's 5 immediately? Yeah. It's because we switched sides. Reen says, I hate Shadows of Valentia maps. It's just empty and terrain abuse. But look at how beautiful the background is. Look at the contextual combat. Contextual environment combat based on where you are. Explain how that's bad. Okay, this guy is a slight concern for Mr. Forsyth here. But we're going to bring in some other people that can help with the problem. Also, I could probably send someone up there. But it's a little... I mean, it's probably not that concerning, but... There's a lot of guys up there. Maybe not just yet. Send you there. Silk's kind of hurt, actually. What's up, Chip? How are you? Plus chat, plus the world, plus society. Well, I mean, I can't speak to a lot of that, I guess, but I'm doing well. Thank you. Had a great Thanksgiving. Hope you did too if you celebrate. Actually, you're from Canada, I think, so you probably don't. Actually, isn't there like a Canadian Thanksgiving or something? It's just not on the same day. I could be wrong.
You're not taking me seriously.
That Arcanist does not use skincare. Yikes. Stevie, don't you have to get the new Metroids as Captain Planet? What do you mean? What do you mean have to? What do you mean I have to? Explain. I'm legally obligated to get the new Metroid. Is that what you're trying to say to me? Because it's not true. I played a little bit of Metroid Prime on GameCube, and I definitely think it was a well-made, like, nice game, but I don't know. I don't think it really vibed with me. Like, I wasn't excited to beat it. I'm not sure if it was exactly my thing. I saw a lot of people being concerned with the new Metroid about your little companion guy being annoying the whole game. Singing about Heritors of Arcadia. Canada has Thanksgiving, you bigot. Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, see, Chip celebrated a month ago. There was nothing bigoted about that. I included the Canadian
Sexy Gamers
holiday.
I bring you an urgent announcement.
Mercedes says Marth's maps are still better than the Gaiden maps ever were. Hell with the Fire Emblem 11 and to hell with the Fire Emblem 11 and 12 haters. I think there's a little bit more going on with Alm's maps. That's fair. Silk? Is this a risk? Does Lucky hate Canadians? That's great. I literally remembered and included your version of Thanksgiving, but yes, it's under question if I hate Canadians. Thank you. Amazing. Amazing. What's up, Sentinel Sariel? I like the Prime games. I just wish the combat was more interesting. I could see that. They do seem pretty, like, standard in that way. Alm's side, I gotta keep track of what we're doing here. Randall is upgraded, he's a paladin, and so is Emma as a Falcon Knight. Which is so strange, because I feel like... I keep thinking he's a Cavalier instead, but no. These guys are promoted as well, and Tobin's a mage, he can go to Sage. But for now, everyone's on kind of equal footing. Claire is already ready to become a saint, actually. Saint Claire, the cleric, is coming soon. Oh, also Silk is too, actually. Let's see. Am I doing this? What's your res? 1. Do I teleport Randall up there? How bad of an idea is this? 9 defense, 9 speed, 15 speed. You know what? We're doing it. Randall, it's your time to shine. I did forget these tiles have
Ready for my angry
doesn't matter.
face?
Never mind. Doesn't matter.
Not good enough.
Down the stairs. Oh, I love his little pose at the end. He's casual, resting on his horse. Forgot about that. Okay. Lucas. Maybe we could push forward. Why not? Randall looks so greasy. Randall does have really messy hair. Stevie doxing Choops on where he's from. What do you mean? That was Chip. What are you talking about? That was Chip. Get it right. Don't come at me with slander unless you're correct about it. He doesn't get thunder, unfortunately, so I can't hit from 3 tiles away. Still too many archers for Emma to fly in and deal with. Let's do a little healing here on Silk.
Thank you.
Stevie, do you prefer Alms or Celica's army more character-wise? This is a great question. I think it's Celica's, to be honest with you. I know everybody hates Celica's maps. And I understand why they do as well, but I actually even think Celica's maps have more variety to them as well, right? So really, I kind of just prefer Celica's side. That other file that I had on this cartridge that I referenced earlier on in these streams, it was on Act 5, I believe. It was the very end of, or no, maybe it was the very end of Act 4. And where I had left it, I had completely completed all of Celica's act, and I had like an entire half of the continent left to play with Alm, which is really sad. It's a really sad way to go. If that explains it. I know we're talking about characters, but like even just character-wise, I don't know. I do find them kind of a little bit more interesting with Celica. Celica gets the Dean and Sonya choice. She gets the Pegasus sisters. She doesn't get Silk. She can get Faye. She can get Cliff. I'm not a huge Lucas fan, unfortunately for him. I don't know. I'm not saying there aren't great characters on Alm's route. Like Zeke's awesome. I like Tatiana. Just, it's tough. I don't know. I'm glad they both exist, but if I have to be objective about it, I do kind of like Celica's a little bit more. Sorry to say.
You're good now. I'm over here.
Yeah, these, oh my god. Did you see that? Never mind, it's not gonna repeat it. He went all diagonally crooked on the stairs there. The building tile here have a void built in. Does Stevie hate Canadians? Yes, and A. They both tied. With Bright Sky contributing 2,500 channel points for that. Okay. Captain Planet said, you spent $500 on a Switch 2. Why not play it? Because I just spent $500 on a Switch 2. And Pokemon Legends ZA that I've not even beaten yet. Probably. What's up, Wildcat? And Eggs? What's up, Eggs? Kevin Triforce? 10 stream streak. Thank you, Kevin. She gets Atlas. He chop wood. He's so relatable. I love Atlas, dude. I love Atlas. Atlas is my boy.
Well,
Canadians, only thing I don't get, why milk in bags, says Gabe. Canadian bacon sucks. I'm sorry to say it.
Mind must be playing tricks
I have to be honest. This Lucas level sucks and Canadian bacon sucks. And he looks like a big thing of Canadian bacon, which is why he sucks. We don't do milk in bags. That was a month ago. You have money now?
Okay.
Tristan, the guy without a job, is judging me by how much money I have. What? I haven't even beaten the other brand new game I got for Switch 2. That's why I'm saying, and I've said multiple times recently, I don't really want to buy games at the current moment. If Fire Emblem came out tomorrow, you know I would be a sucker and I would immediately buy it. But outside of that, I'm holding off for a little bit, okay? I still have like, I still don't even own Breath of the Wild for Switch 1. Like there's like standard Switch 1 titles that I should own, and it's pathetic that I don't own, that I still don't own. I'll have you know. But maybe at some point we'll grab something like that. I don't know. Metroid doesn't interest me that much, if I'm being completely honest with you. Like I said, it doesn't really jive with me. That's the real truest reason I could give you. Honestly, Kirby Air Riders is more appealing looking to me than that. That being like a having the fun party aspect too, I think could be interesting. You know what? Oh shoot, we use silk. Dang it. That's the last archer. Let's have Emma ready to swoop in.
Give it up.
I feel like you wouldn't like Breath of the Wild anyway. I don't know. I really enjoyed
I can feel my skills improving.
not too bad there, Foresight, though you need some more skill and speed, I would say. Even though you're a slow armor. What was I gonna say? I really enjoyed Wind Waker. Like there are certain Legends of Zelda games that I really do love, but yeah, Breath of the Wild is a bit different as far as those go. Yeah, I don't know. If there's not enough, like, if Breath of the Wild feels too aimless, then maybe I probably wouldn't like it. I do tend to have an issue with Oblivion, Skyrim-esque open world games like that. I know that you need to come up with your own specific goals to work towards to continue playing those types of games, but sometimes I randomly will just struggle and I won't get anything done and I just stop playing. I lose all interest in it. I don't know. You recruited, what's up, Roy? You recruited Randall and Emma on Alm's side. R.I.P. Emma. Oh, this is what chat voted for. Weren't you there for that? This is what the gods willed into existence.
Taste my wrath.
Yuzu. Somebody ate their ration ball today. Some more silver never hurt. Lucky's a more linear player. I guess so, maybe. Captain Planet says you can always take a break from Fire Emblem and play something else. Yeah, are you bored of Fire Emblem yourself, Captain Planet? Is that the issue here? Why am I feeling like that's the real issue? You seem to be upset that I'm playing Fire Emblem. Oh, that was a useful comment. That got a lot done.
Attention, all epic, sexy, lucky crit gamers. I bring you an urgent announcement.
Chip says, I believe I've mentioned before that due to this stream, I got back into and am playing Fire Emblem Echoes. Yeah, I do hard mode, but I use turn wheel. I went basic villagers. I'm using DLC bonuses, etc. Can I play at a higher level? Probably, but I'm having so much fun basically just having a junk food Fire Emblem fix. Peak shit. I love that. I'm really glad you're enjoying that, Chip. Awesome to hear. Let's get Silk up here, actually. This will be fun. Again, like I was saying, like kind of what Emra wanted, I do think objectively speaking, maybe after this run in the future someday, it would be really fun to do a true Iron Man with like no turn wheel, and we could debate on whether or not fountains are allowed. Because this game is easier than I remember it being. I mean, we haven't dealt with a lot of stuff that comes later yet, but again, what I always say is that hard modes in Fire Emblem, they tend to be fairly challenging and enjoyable in the beginning until the difficulty falls off a cliff when you have absolute god units. And even despite the more tame growth rates in this game, I would say it's still possible to get god units. Still very easy to get god units, in fact. Like this Claire here is already a god. What did I even do? I just fed her properly and she's a god already. She might be the strongest unit on the team. In fact, look at her rating, 113 there. Even Alm is only 93. She is, objectively speaking, the most powerful unit in the army on Alm's side. That's crazy. That is crazy. Cleric. Chip said something positive, guys. The world is ending. You would have lost by now without the turn wheel. You've had more than enough unit deaths by this point. You think so? You think so? Like an entire route loss? I don't know. Like an entire file loss? I'm not sure. Why not? We'll snipe this one.
It's hard being this good.
I just thought about it. Did you still get monetization from the Goth Girl Simulator, or is it not monetized? That's a funny, good question. I'm gonna look that up actually right now. It's buried in the Halloween stream, and it's also like 5 hours into the Halloween stream, which is why I feel that it is monetized still. Let me double check. No, it got copyright claimed actually. I forgot about that. What is it? Oh, the audio. My starting Halloween music in the stream got claimed, so oh, and also, but the stream is on the Lucky Crit Times 2 channel, and this channel does not have YouTube partner yet, exactly, because they have that new restriction with newer channels where you have to have a certain amount of watch time and hours and stuff like that before you can get it at this point. And even though this is an older channel, I didn't use it until this year, so it doesn't really matter ultimately. Double 65 miss. This dude's annoying on the stairs here. Considering the healing spots have oranges, how many oranges would I have to eat to heal 10 HP? According to this game, 1. But yeah, in real life, that doesn't make sense.
My lessons come at a high price.
What's up, Kevin? Claire, I doubt she could face the Regalian King alone. I don't know. I don't know if you're trying to get me with that. Trying to make me try some crazy challenge or something, but by the time that she gets there, she honestly might. He's not that bad. He's not that bad.
Enough! Every day a new lesson.
Hit and run. The rating system totally isn't flawed. Trust. I don't care if it is or not. I think it's kind of objectively correct in this case. She literally has, well, because of the Royal Shield that's being subtracted, but she has 16 speed and 15 attack as a cleric. As a cleric! And even 9 defense actually is kind of interesting. I'm really upset that Emma can't reach or do anything here, but it is what it is.
Thank you.
Base Shade looks good. Why ruin her by making her a Gold Knight, says Nor. Well, that is not the guaranteed plan. We haven't come to a decision on that. I started today's stream by showing off Catria, Pala, and Est as Gold Knights, and they look about as you'd expect. But I did also record some footage of 2 other great Gold Knights that I might show you later on in this stream.
Battle and a fine victory.
Let's make a little bit more progress first before we start messing around. Continuing on. Do I want to switch or anything? Did you ever learn the steel bow at all? You did. You did. Yeah, you should have that. You should have it. Tobin, do I have a ring for Tobin? Not yet. Not yet. Silk and Claire are ready to be promoted. I could run to the Deliverance HQ right now and promote them. Not yet, though. Not yet, though. He maxed the Steel Lance. She's learning Lightning Sword. Okay, we kind of have a lot of fresh weapons on people. This is fine. Let's keep going. Keep pushing forward. What's next? Aha! One of the classics. One of the classics of all time. Single tile river map. I don't... Is this the same one? Does the river always curve like that in the classic? I can't tell if this is a slightly different one or this is the exact same classic, epic, amazing map of all time. Regardless, we're in for a real treat with this today. That much is certain.
I've got this. Stand back. Allow me.
Climb. They can snipe at Forsyth and Lucas. Why not?
Age before beauty.
You've just gotten really good level ups on Claire. Her getting this much attack is almost unheard of. Have you still not picked a Gold Knight yet? No. We have not. I get the sense that chat may like some test footage that I'll showcase later. But if that's the way that we're going to go, I have some concerns about it. Sheep says, I have a ring for Tobin. That's beautiful. Celica traded her good levels for Claire to thrive. Is that why? Is that why Celica's so bad? Even May, like the May in this file is so weird. Just basically pure attack. I think your speed is okay, but like, ain't great. Game's gonna be over by the time you decide at this rate. That's not true. We will make the decision soon. I just wanted to see a couple more options today, like literally today. I tried out 5 more people. And it may have to come down to a wheel spin. I'm open to that. But like I said, we'll see how today goes. And maybe I'll make the decision for like next stream, and that'll be the focus of that one. I wasn't ready for it to be the focus of today's stream.
Like fighting a branch.
Lucky, we would never ever make you do anything. Archers are scary, get rid of them.
Sorry.
Good work. Critted that helmet right off of him.
A fine deed.
Excalibur Tobin. Tobin Caliber.
You and me.
Crit Tobin.
Never count Tobin out.
See, now that we've done a little bit more experimenting with like the color palettes, this is actually a very interesting color palette that you really don't see a lot. Wonder what Tobin looks like as a Gold Knight. We're not doing Tobin Gold Knight in this run, but I'm beginning to wonder what color he gets. Like, would it be pale like that? Because that actually could be a fairly unique one. Silk. To recover.
Nice save.
Tobin's already been an excellent mage, and I kind of like him that way. I'm just saying. I want Tobin getting ganged up on, but I think these guys are kind of weak. 12 attack is not that bad. Why not, says Jonathan? Because he's been a mage already? I don't know. I was thinking that the Gold Knight would be one of the female characters to keep up the trend.
I feel as though I've reached a new plateau.
That's a good one. Thank you. Good work, Clive. I seem to recall there being, in the Japanese version, you could get item versions of Emma's little bow, whatever this is on her head, and also Shade's little horns. And I don't remember if that's just in the game's data that they're separate items, and it's just not actually something you could get, or if it was a Japanese exclusive little thing.
An urgent announcement.
But it might be the latter. I challenge you to do all maps with reinforcements, meaning 2 enemy units in the same tile. Desai and Tatara both spawn them. You should be able to get them to spawn by moving Celica around so Alm can stay in the same spot. It would make things more challenging if that's what you're looking for. I mean, we do already have some extras standing here. What you're saying is have Celica run around for like 100 days on the map. Alright, we'll consider. In order to do that, though, we're gonna have to do some more Celica battles because there's now a Cav blocking her.
Many thanks.
That's probably a lot of Celica battles to make that happen, actually.
My thanks.
Those are like Japanese exclusive items you can get from inputting a code in the eShop. Really? Is that what it was? It sucks to see that they're exclusive, though. You know what we haven't played with is we got the red tricorn on Celica's side. I want to put that on somebody and see what that looks like. I was playing the other file of this that I had off stream, like I was mentioning, and I have the dubious mask on that one in Alm's army. And I wanted to see what that looked like. I forgot that they had equipable accessory items, quote unquote, in this game in general. So that's kind of a cool little detail there. I have a funny idea for Atlas. Make him a Cav unit. I mean, you missed the whole part where we spin the wheel, I guess, Tristan, where he got mage. He's a mage. Cav Atlas, I mean, it was an option. It was a potential future that could have happened. It didn't happen, though, this time. Cell can move back and forth in the same 2 spaces without enemies to get Desai and Tatara.
Yeah, I got it.
I guess down at the port then, or in the desert. Yeah, if I leave this spot that we're in. We're in a little congested area.
Rest in pieces.
What does Lucky finish first, the Echoes run or the Fates video? That's a good question.
I'm not sure I can contain all this power.
Not bad, not bad. Thank you, Shade.
Yay! I've won!
Thanks. Stand back.
Is this the last of them already? Almost. Could block this guy. Why not? You're not leaving this bridge. This bridge actually kind of reminds me of the Fates bridge. It's the Fates bridge all over again. Do we have a pool of if Stevie finishes the Fates video before 2026? Oh, before 2026? No, that's not happening. Well, it's extremely unlikely. Again, the Fates video is not a normal video. It's not a video that I'm going to spend 5 hours on this week and be like, guys, guess what? It's done. The Fates video is like, oh, I finished the video. I'm going to take it all apart and put it back together again and spend 20 more hours on it. It's the assumed ideal, the video that if I was to take as far as I could possibly take it, that'd be the one to try it with. I don't know, I might give up on that idea with it. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. But the intention is a magnum opus level video, which is not going to be something I pump out with like 5 or 10 or even 20 more hours of work. It's going to take more than that. I do need to release several of the other videos that I've put effort into and, you know, entered the process of working on, and they're at various stages of completion. And I do also want to do another Fortune's Weave video even before we get another trailer. There's still more to talk about with that I have not touched upon. Although I think my analysis was pretty, it was pretty extensive, but there's a couple things I want to spend a little bit more time discussing. Yeah, genealogy kid's hair video. That's gotta happen.
Reprehensible. I will say words for you.
What is the Fabled Fates video? It's a video about the Fire Emblem Fates controversies, the many controversies surrounding Fire Emblem Fates. And
Thank you.
it's about 80% done, I would say, but it's been 80% done for a long time. I've not touched it in a while. Been more excited to do other things in life, I guess, lately.
Thank you.
But now that we are entering the winter, there is a little bit less to do, like I've been saying. There's not less to do right now because it's been the holidays. But hopefully the dead of winter, when everyone's bored and there's literally nothing to do, I will sit down and crack open that baby and see where it goes. I've showed, I think, like about 8 minutes of the video live before on the channel. I couldn't tell you which stream exactly it would be in. At this point, there's probably value in me showing it again at some point, but not today.
A fine battle.
It'll be like a brand new video for a lot of you. But again, it's like 8 minutes of what will probably be like a 30 to 40 minute epic. GTA 6 situation, Fates video. If you make any other actions besides attacking him second, Arcanist will probably move, though. That is possible. I don't know for sure. He might... Yeah, I guess he would move right to us and fight us. So I guess we'll fight this one. Where's the Tara? Right there. So for these, we could get them to spawn some more things going on here. I didn't realize we were so close to Desai already. And the Forest Village. It's kind of a big one. This, you know... What's kind of simultaneously disappointing and interesting about this game is the world map's really not that big, you know? Like, by the time you're done with Act 3, you've already conquered, I guess you could say, the entirety of Zofia, of course. But even, like, up there, when we unlock the next upper portion, there's not that much more. You know, I wish there were more islands, more continents to run across, more places to visit. But I mean, the original game didn't have that, of course, so it is what it is. What comes out first, Persona 6 or Stevie's Fates video? Let's do a gamble. When is Persona 6 supposedly due? Next year? 2027? Cool. This is a different map. Forgot about this one. It's raining. And there's a lot of spooky mages with Miasma and Meyer. Would help if I had the stylus ready. There it is. Miasma. Might have 3. Why does that seem not familiar? Is it Meyer? Meyer must be the huge one. Is it 10 might? Yeah, Meyer has 10 might. That's the one to be concerned about. Truthfully. Like, this isn't that bad. I should probably mark the ones that are Meyer ones. It seems like a rare spawn on these poor losers. Okay, Armor Knights, not gonna be that useful. Let's be mindful of res. Silk, super useful. Claire, useful. Yuzu, pretty useful. Shade, definitely. Emma, definitely. Gray, certainly useful, chipping from afar. These guys are going to be concerned, but let's see what they can do. Might actually do this. Actually, Emma flying up immediately and attacking is probably a good idea. It's probably a great idea. I think this is fine. Let's go. And I owe you, let's see, a turn. Should I keep it with the 2? I'll keep it with the 2 today. I'll give you 2 turn wheels for that. 2 uses for the choke. I feel like we have way more no, I'm thinking the other file. I was gonna say, I was thinking that we had way more cogs on like Celica's route or something, but I think I might be wrong. All right, there we go. I forgot we lose our selection there. So again, with Miasma, we're looking at 12 attack. And they're not very fast whatsoever, so I don't have to be really concerned about getting doubled. Let's get in there. 2019 was Persona 5 Royal, so still like earliest 2027. But Persona 5 Royal was just like an enhanced version of 5, right? Like that didn't take that much time and effort, did it?
How can I help?
Am I wrong?
The mother walks with me.
Silk. Do we shoot Claire up there? Maybe.
Nothing will stop me.
It basically had a whole different story at the end. Okay, so you are saying it's more extensive than I'm leading on? Deep Free says, I think the game is paced well. If it was any bigger, I might have gotten sick of it. That's kind of a good point, too. It's just a little bittersweet. It's very sad to see it go by. It's fun with the 3-tiered promotions that we have in this game, but again, in the same vein, it's kind of sad when you get to be done with that. Is it just me, or is anybody else sad when, like, your characters are done promoting?
Thank you.
There's something kind of
Allow me.
a little wistful about it, where it's like,
Allow me. Stand back.
remember when they had long-term potential? Remember when they would grow and change? But yeah, at some point you gotta be done with it. Can't just go on forever. Okay. Again, we still have them labeled. The last guy was on the forest tile, which is really bad for Gray's hit rate, so this should be considerably better. Randall has a little bit of res. Not like amazingly so, but a little bit. Yuzu can't reach. We got this guy here. This is pretty safe for now. If there's only one to worry about. I want to see Stevie return to Persona 5R after the past 3 years of not doing so. Maybe someday. But I'm not exactly rushing to do it.
For Sophia! Yeah, I got it.
All right, big influx of mages coming in. Do we teleport Tobin again? I suppose so. Personally, for me, Persona 4 Golden was better than 5. I don't know much about 4, but that's interesting. Do I go with Excalibur? Why not? Let's do it. We can heal him. He may crit. Not this time.
Better get patched up.
Maybe, I think maybe we'll do this. Then maybe Emma can fly up and pick this one. Nope.
Okay.
He got it. 9% crit. He got it.
Is that all? It's your lucky day.
Make it a good level 2, please.
Who doesn't love a strong man?
I guess you are objectively strong. You're not very fast, though. It'd be better if you were a fast, strong man. A very skillfully fast, strong man. And also Yuzu can recover, too. I gotta keep that in mind. I swear to God, if you crit right now... Yeah, basically. But even this guy... Like, they can't do much to Emma whatsoever, so this is really not... This is her perfect playground, I guess you could say. Let's get in there.
Let's do this upright.
Lucky likes his men to be fast. Very funny.
Not good enough.
Very funny.
I see we are in good hands.
She doesn't even have recover. That's interesting.
Nice save. Thanks.
Let's get you up. I guess you could go in. He probably won't move from that spot, but he could possibly. Let's start poking. Or not, we'll start murdering. That works too. Or not. 1 HP! Why? Every time, dude. Every time. Whatever.
1
I don't even care. I don't even care. I'll go in for Tobin. He does have kind of bad res, actually, for being a mage. And then again, most people have bad res in this game, but... The new people The not original Gaiden characters like Randall and Emma, they don't. There's Mr. Meyer. Oh, he did move. Okay. Oh, Lord, they coming. We got 2 back-to-back Meyer guys right there. And they're both in the woods. Just slightly concerning. I think I'm gonna keep them highlighted, but what do we got here? This is pretty good, actually. Let's just put her over here to be safe. Let's have her go in. Start chunking them down. Kai says, I hope someone dies. That's not surprising, Kai. You always want me to fail miserably. Claire, I mean, she could make it if the way was cleared. I'm going to assume by the end of this turn, this man's dead. Right? And if that's the case, it's safe for Clive to go here and do this.
I feel as though I've reached a new plateau.
Well, that's something, I guess, but yeah. Well, I think you guys should back up and not be in the range of the oncoming horde. Yuzu, not the best odds there. It's not going to be for Gray either. Tobin. Tobin's better, but he's going to require a lot of healing. And then he's definitely going to get attacked by a couple mages on enemy phase. And get a little bit chipped down, probably. Again, Meyer. Makes this guy go up to 22 attack. He definitely wouldn't outspeed Tobin. I don't think. Yeah, he won't. Not with Excali. Maybe Yuzu goes for the heal on Tobin.
Nice save.
Fine, I hope someone lives. Have I gotten predictable? Fine, I hope someone lives.
Stand back.
That's funny. See if I can't get anything better out of this. I don't want Alm targeted by too many of them. And they can absolutely hit to there. So let's... This guy's in my way.
I'll handle this.
He's in my way and I'm sick of it. I think this is okay. His res isn't too bad. He could be healed by Shade.
Not bad for an old fart, huh?
A lot of defense today. Maybe I'm safer here. Clears the way right there. Gets the unnecessary crit. Bart mentioned.
Just my imagination, I guess.
I mean, speed is great, but okay.
Maybe I'll take a nap.
Let's go for it. Oh, and he gets the crit, even with fire. Not with Excalibur, 35%. With the 11% of fire, you are a crit machine.
I know I'm impressed.
Gray. Could do that. Or... I mean, at this point, we have a couple people at slightly questionable HP values.
Thanks for that.
Level up for Cleric.
I can read our foes like a book.
Disgusting as usual. Including defense. It's nice. Somewhat crazy, but nice. Maybe you just have Gray finish this one right here. He's left over.
We're done.
And we can physic here. Clean up Tobin a little bit. He got some pasta sauce on his chin.
I will take care of this.
Appreciate it.
Hey Stevie, have you ever heard of a YouTuber by the name of Collector Togami? They did a bunch of Fire Emblem What If content. I have seen their videos before, yeah. They did a bunch of Fire Emblem What If content, like refusing to recruit Tatiana but saving Zeke, or killing Duma with unpromoted Alm. Kind of reminds me of some of the stuff you're doing. Yeah, there's definitely, I don't know which ones I've seen of that person before. But yes, I do know them. I feel like I spoke with them at some point, actually. Long time ago. All right, the Horde of Mages is here, and it is unavoidable at this point. There's Mr. Meyer. I may Mr. Poke Mr. Meyer. Or we can go like this. And kind of go around this guy to the right, maybe, with some people. That's probably a bit of a safer bet. At this point, Alm, I think this is fair. And safe. Crits again.
All right. There we go.
Kai says, my Thanksgiving was good. My mom and aunts didn't kill each other, so that was good.
Breathtaking.
Sisters, yeah, sisters could definitely really get to each other. That's good, though. I don't know what you're saying with that second message. Emma's been a crit machine, too, so far. Although, not as great effect. But you know what? That's helpful, because that's Mr. Meyer Mage.
Yeah, I got it.
And we don't like Mr. Meyer Mage very much. Mr. Oscar Meyer Mage. Let's go with Cleric. You can't go wrong with Cleric. She cleans it up. Now, Physic with Shade. R.I.P. Mr. Meyer.
Nice save.
Mr. Oscar Meyer.
Stand back.
Definitely getting these men out of here. Saving Private Lucas.
Many thanks.
The Horde of Mages, Horror Mages, keep up, Gramps. I did not call them that. JC says, lucky Fire Emblem veterans like Raisins hit plus 20, Hunter's Volley, and Grapplers. Others like Rangor rank those highly. Which side are you on? I'm curious. Raisins does. I haven't seen his streams in a long time. I think you're talking about Original Raisins. He's a very nice guy. He's rated us quite a bit. Cool guy from the little that I know. He does some pretty intense runs, I think. So if he's saying in his opinion that those are bad, that's okay. Well, skill is cool, I guess. For more crit. I would kind of understand, I guess, where he's coming from if he's doing his hyper specific runs, but for me, not having done anything outside of like Blue Lion's Maddening, basically, I do like those things. Especially, I don't know, what's wrong with grapplers? Do you mean like the entire grappler line, I guess, is what I'm kind of wondering. Hunter's Volley, I've kind of always enjoyed. I don't know. Hit plus 20. Hit plus 20 might be excessive on a character like Ignatz, I guess. Well, his personal is that, basically. I don't know. I guess I'm in the more standard camp. There's kind of a spectrum of these things, right? Where it's like you're unskilled at Fire Emblem, you build up to a certain point and you have certain opinions, and then you keep going really far and you end up like Choops, basically. And he just says the wackiest, craziest stuff. And sometimes when you really think about it, if you squint really hard, you can almost understand what he's trying to say. But it still sounds insane because he'll be like, blank class is the worst class ever. And you're like, what? Are you kidding me? I gotta think of like something he's actually said that stunned me. But sometimes he says stuff and I'm like, you have got to be kidding. Like, you cannot actually think that. I'm waiting for him to say like Cavaliers and Paladins are bad, objectively bad or something, but he loves genealogy, so I don't think he'd ever admit that. But you know, sometimes he'll just say some out of left field things that I'm like, that's crazy. But I don't know, you reach different places, I guess, and your opinions can change. Grapplers are cool. See, that's a great way to go. And she crits again on the Mire Mage.
In the name of the goddess, stand
Sinning is
before
bad
her.
for you. Okay. So I've been told.
You must heal.
Nora says, I don't think he actually believes a lot of the stuff he says. That's possible. But the problem with Choops is that you can't really tell where the line actually is. He's such a meme and such a funny character that it goes too far. It's like the boy who cried wolf, but with his Fire Emblem opinions and with his comments that he makes. I honestly cannot tell if he's serious a lot of the time. I just can't. He went too far. He often goes too far. Nor said Hunter's Volley carried one of my Maddening runs in 3 houses. Bernadetta with Hunter's Volley was one of my best units. Does Bernadetta get Hunter's Volley?
Kill every last one of them.
Bright Sky with the blinding. Oh, because Kai said I was gonna blind him, but that's predictable. And Bright Sky says, allow me. Okay. Well, I guess it wouldn't be a nice welcome back after the holiday without this. So that's fine. Okay, these two in a rather precarious situation here. I mean, they're okay against the non-Mire ones. But I'd prefer not to do that. 45% hit. 85, do it. Send it. No more Mire.
Never count Tobin out.
No Lunchables for you. Lunchables for me with that silver. JC says, so I think Raisins is just being contrarian to prove that you can win the game without those things, which, yeah, sure. That's true. I mean, Choops did an entire run of 3 houses with no monastery, which I thought was an insane concept, because you do literally everything in the monastery. Like, imagine no instructing. Can you even promote with no monastery? I can't even think about that right now. Oh yeah, you can, because it's in the menu. Yeah, okay. I mean, he did it. It's totally possible to do that run, so I always thought that was interesting.
My brother would have scoffed at you.
Every sniper gets Hunter's Volley. Oh, I'm thinking Point Blank Volley. Yes, that's what I was thinking. Sorry. Right. Thinking of cereals. Cereals.
The mother walks with
Silk?
me.
Not really helping all that much there.
Leave this problem to me.
Shade. Maybe Randall finishes this one. A lot of crits.
My angry face.
He likes his Wayward Lance.
Tough luck, I guess.
That's how it's done.
Cyril doesn't deserve it, but he does deserve the boot. I'm still kind of upset that I've still forgone a lot of Cyril usage, to be honest. Again, I like his design. It's cool that he gets Point Blank Volley and stuff like that. But his personality is always what stops me. There's a lot of great people to use in Three Houses in general, so one of those tough things. But like I've said before, I think I was planning on using him in my Silver Snow run in Maddening that I started at some point during our Blue Lions Maddening era. I just didn't get to the point where I actually really invested a lot in him, I think. But it was happening, sort of. Cyril good, you guys are just mean. See, I would believe that. I would totally believe that. That people are just mean.
Thanks.
Okay, doing a little cleanup. We got 2 here. Not super worried. Although his res is bad.
Well, look at me go.
And he decided to run. Smart man. We got so many weird levels. I don't even know who to feed right now. I'm at a loss. At a loss for feed. I guess you. Cyril has a fugly personality. I just wish he had a little bit more going on for him. That's really all it is for me, from my end of it. He mentions Raya too much. It's like Celine from Engage mentioning T in literally every conversation. It just gets grating, and you want there to be more there, and there just really isn't that much more there.
Oh, thank you.
Sorry, Celine. Forsyth. Will Forsyth get the double 46s and kill this guy? Here's his challenge. Oh! No, so close. A valiant effort. I like Cyril's personality more than Jean, to be honest. True. Yeah, that has to be...
Nothing personal.
It's funny because I like Donald. I wouldn't say Donald is Jean from Engage, but he is the trainee, right? The villager character. But John just does not do it for me at all. He's probably the Engage character I've used the least. Okay, we got a second mage on Celica's
all
side.
Gracia 776 gamers. I bring you an urgent announcement.
Absolutely. JC says, I'm fine never hearing the "it's tea time" crit quote ever again in my entire life. Yeah. I think what we're going to do now, actually, is I'm going to have all march backwards for a second. I know we talked about marching with Celica for a moment. That actually helps for Roy's little challenge. Let's promote Saint Silk and Saint Clair. I think that's worthy of doing. There is a pretty good reason Saline is all about tea. Beyond the obvious, you mean? Or what is the reason that you're referring to?
Ho, friend. Well met.
Stop calling me a hoe.
Have you...
I'm sick of it! St. Clair, let's do it. This should be interesting. This gonna be good. Ooh. Looks very fitting. She looks like a Roman deity.
If this is the life the mother would have me lead.
Getting Seraphim is big. Sank Silk time. Matilda. I forgot about Matilda. Where is Matilda? Why haven't we found Matilda yet? Elvia! Thank you for the raid.
I accept my mission with humble determination.
Welcome, welcome. Exorcept, thanks for the follow. Elvia, I thought you started streaming like the same time as me. Why was it so short? Okay. Anything else to do here? I don't think so. She's already a saint. Other people already promoted. Don't think anyone's behind. PC crashed and I was sad. Thank you for the resub. 12 months on a 28-month streak. Thank you, Elvia.
Hello, princess.
There you go. That's perfect for you.
I find the best remedy to a stressful week is sitting back with a glass of red wine. It's just enough to take the edge off.
PC crashed and I was sad. That's sad, Elvia. Sorry to hear that. But also, you're a heretic for streaming at the same time. You are diabolical. You started your stream at like 9:30 or something, I think I saw on my phone. How could you? How could you? Okay, there's a paladin. We're looking for that, actually. That's good for Roy's little challenge. I think with Celica, let's eliminate these and we'll spawn some more enemies, because I don't want to grind exactly, but Roy instituted a challenge to have some double spawns, although they are kind of there. I should probably put Alm back up first, though. Actually. Because they're going to continue to progress like that, basically. Demote Elvia. Sorry, I don't dedicate my life to modding for you. That's true. I don't expect that.
Point me at your foes.
Stand back.
How can I help?
I've got this.
Let's get you there.
Fools. Allow me.
I was wondering where the other people were. I was like, where are they? There has to be more.
Age before beauty.
Did you not add the deaths from last stream? Yeah, you're reading the propaganda that's in the Discord server and believing anything anyone says. There is so much slander about me in my own Discord server because I'm not a tyrannical dictator. People could literally say anything after stream. Can't believe Stevie let Alm die and ruin the run. They could say that and you'd believe that. You would just read that and believe it. Also, that's bad that he got hit with that, but he'll be okay.
You're not taking me seriously.
Stevie hates women in their 30s. Real? I mean, I don't, but I don't, but it made for a funny clip. That's for sure. All right. I don't like this mage. He thinks he go bye-bye. And now Stevie will promptly ban you for thinking he's a dictator. Come on. I don't do that. I usually let people get away with way too much, honestly, before I actually hit the ban hammer on them. It's kind of an issue, but sometimes it can be funny. Okay, mark this guy. Yep, don't want to do that. Get Randall some action here. Clean up this man. It's true. Remember when you let the guy harass me for like an hour in the Minecraft server? That haha, good times. I don't think it was an hour. Was it an hour? I mean, I also wasn't there at all in your general vicinity, so I had to rely on. Let's be honest, Elvius. Sometimes you can be a little extra mean or angry towards somebody, and they may not deserve it. So I was waiting to hear both sides of the story before I immediately just kicked him from the Minecraft server. But it was pretty clear that he was just coming in looking to mess around, considering one of the first things he said was, I'm kind of cracked at PvP or something like that. Not to glaze, but I'm kind of cracked at PvP in Minecraft. I'm not denying. Ban Elvia. Elvia hit me once, says Nor. No, I believe that. Elvia punched me in Minecraft many times. It was a very abusive relationship. Honestly, Elvia, you gotta get that checked out. I think y'all were just upset at how much better he was at Minecraft PvP, to be honest. Yeah, he was so much more cracked than me. I couldn't stand it, so he had to get banned. What was the name? Kaka something? Kaka face? Forget what it was. Something like that. That's why you banned him out of jealousy. Stop! You're exposing my secrets. You're next. Wow. How could you miss that? Why would you miss that? Why are we Elvia air horning a million times? Stevie, would you want a woman who looks and acts like Camilla to a T, but she doesn't like Fire Emblem, or she looks like the complete opposite of Camilla and she acts like a normal gamer girl who loves Fire Emblem, but only Fire Emblem? You're asking me the scenario here.
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been
I mean, if you guys spam that a million times, I'm just gonna have to put more restrictions. Basically, you're ruining it. It's free right now to be spammed often, appropriately, but if we're gonna spam it 1,000 times, we're gonna have to add a cooldown to it. Okay, be mindful. Tristan is offering me a scenario where basically I get exactly Camilla as a waifu. She just doesn't like Fire Emblem, or the exact opposite of Camilla. The exact opposite of Camilla being presumably not very attractive, because Camilla's quite attractive. And she acts like a normal gamer girl who loves Fire Emblem, but only Fire Emblem. I'm gonna take Camilla that doesn't like Fire Emblem any day, anytime. Sorry. Is that even a question? The girl I'm with doesn't have to like Fire Emblem. This is my nerdy man cave gamer time. If she's not a part of it, that's fine. What did I return to? So we're doing, I guess we're doing scenarios here now. I need better stakes. It has to be more of a debate between the two. Let's see Claire Seraphim in action for the first time, actually. Shall we?
You brute!
Immediately crits.
May I? No! You bore me. Be gone.
She looks quite elegant with that big hefty shield on. Despite the big hefty shield. Also, this guy was here. Lucas was here, and I completely forgot about him. It would have to be. Let's improve Tristan's scenario here to make it more of an actual debate, because that was not a debate whatsoever. She looks like Camilla, but she acts like who's like a crazy person. She acts like Perry. Looks like Camilla but acts like Perry, or looks like Perry but acts like Camilla. Now that's a tougher scenario. Think about that one. Think about that one. Although, to be honest, with some of Camilla's killing tendencies, she's really not that different from Perry either. But we're gonna assume here that they're more different, okay?
Sit upon the throne. I have no doubt you will be gifted.
Would you rather
from the goddess.
get a girl that looks like Camilla but is a psycho killer like Perry, or looks like Perry but acts like sweet Camilla? Sweet, doting older sister Camilla. Older stepsister. Let's be clear. Deep Bruce said, Stevie, would you want to date a conventionally attractive woman who is exactly your type with no downside whatsoever? Gee, huh? Let me think. Exactly. You know, guys, I'm gonna have to really think about that one. That's gonna take some time for me to answer that one.
What? I'll not be trifled with.
Stevie, you know that you're the Fire Emblem guy, right? Oh, you're saying because of that scenario. The thing is that, like, this whole aspect of my life doesn't have to be a huge part of my relationship. You know what I mean? It's not that concerning. I don't need the girl to play Fire Emblem with me for it to be a successful relationship. In fact, the girl being into Fire Emblem might be more concerning than anything. Not that I'm saying that's bad or whatever, but like, I don't know. She can't be nerdier than me, okay? I've said this before. I have to be the nerdier one. I don't find the nerdiness attractive, unfortunately. It's just how it works for me, sorry. So if she's not into Fire Emblem, not into video games at all, it's not really a big deal. It is nice to have someone you can play video games together with for sure, but if you're telling me that she is basically Camilla but doesn't like Fire Emblem, I'm like, okay. I don't know that implies that she hates herself because she's from Fire Emblem, but whatever. Second one, because Perry's design is hot anyway. Yeah, I think the second option, looking like Perry but acting like Camilla, is probably the way to go then. It wouldn't really be great to have someone that looks amazing but is a nightmare to be with, so. Bright Sky says neither. She's unattractive because of how insane she is.
Ah, Shade. I was taking the herbs and grains I've gathered and rolling them up.
Ugh, please don't tell me.
You don't want a nerdy woman?
Crafting more ration balls.
I upset people every time I talk about this, actually. I'm not opposed to that as long as she did. If the girl out nerds me, I feel like it gives me the ick for some reason. I can't. I don't know. It's just how I feel about it, I guess. That's not on my list of like required qualities, I guess, Sheeb, unfortunately.
But why?
Petty.
Who eats those things? I'm certainly not eating them.
Every stream ends up with Stevie talking about women. I didn't even start it. This wasn't even me. I'm being asked questions.
This recipe has been passed down my family tree for generations.
Someone who looks like Camilla but has the personality of Leone. So she's like obsessed with her mentor guy. You could deal with that, I guess.
I'm not disputing your recipe. I'm just saying it tastes like the end of a horse.
The ration ball contains 100% of one's daily nutritional needs.
The ration ball.
100% of which you will immediately want to throw up.
Fie, have you no respect at all?
Look, I know your magic ration balls saved my life, and I'm grateful.
Defree says she loves you but loves your dad more. That's what you're saying this bad scenario is? What is this? Okay, I'm not reading that mercenary. What? That was not even a scenario. That was just mercenary horny posting on main. Was it Deep Freeze that added the Leone? Hold on. It was. So then Deep Freeze is further wrinkling the scenario. So a Camilla that acts like Leone. She loves you but loves your dad more. That's kind of scary. Because would she end up cheating on you with your dad? That's not good. That's not good.
But why not try to
Cheap, thank you for being
improve
here.
them? Maybe make them taste better?
And change my ancestors' hollowed recipe? I could never. I have no right to alter that which has for generations survived.
You are so stubborn. Just think about this for a second, Yuzu, please. Whichever of your ancestors came up with it had to start from scratch, right? Which means the ration ball is someone's creation. Maybe it's that spirit of creativity your ancestors really wanted to hand down.
Way to spin it, Shade. Wow.
By the gods, you may be right. The scales have fallen from my eyes.
Why are you booming me?
Improve the ration ball and pass it on to my scions. Ho there, ancient recipe! You're mine now! Have at you!
There we go. But just remember, the point is to make it taste better.
Fire. Keep forgetting Shade or Yuzu has access to magic as a priestess.
My brother would have scoffed at you.
Okay. Next. I feel like Forsyth could use a little extra love.
You're in my way.
Scroll up a tad bit. Oh, you're mad because you came up with a new one and I didn't read it. Just because you put a comment in the stream does not mean that you're entitled that I read every single comment, Tristan. That's rude. Why do I get booed for that? Seal this. I think Yuzu gets like 2 spells total. That's not good. I don't remember. I don't recall. He ignored me twice, except he doesn't care. That's not true either. You guys are mean today. What did you miss me because I didn't stream Wednesday or something? Is there like pent up anger? Everyone else gets more of their stuff read on stream, so I have a valid point. That cannot be true. I've read so many of the things you've said today. That absolutely cannot be true. This guy's upsetting me. Get hit! Let's just use the guarantee. Goodbye.
I hope you were all watching.
Deep Free says, I pay good money for a parasocial relationship. This is considerably better. Why not? Sharing is caring, as I always say, says Jonathan. What do you mean? Here, I'll let chat decide. Chat, do we go and read Tristan's other scenario? Or not? You decide. Spin a wheel. You're right.
That was delightful.
You're right. You're right. We have new systems for this. We have new systems for this. Let's use the new systems. Where is that wheel website? I thought I left this open for me. Spin a wheel. Is it Wheel of Names? I guess it is. All right, the Wheel of Names. Yes, Tristan. No, Tristan. Go. Oh, just made it. Yes, Tristan. We'll read your comments. I hope you're happy. Where is this? How about this? A girl who looks like Orochi but acts like Charlotte, or a girl who looks like Lynn but acts like Cordelia and loves another man with no shame of saying so to your face. That's two completely different things. A girl who looks like Orochi but acts like Charlotte. Orochi's already kind of hot, I guess. But the Charlotte Gold Digger thing, okay. Interesting. Or a girl who looks like Lynn, but acts like Cordelia and is in love with another man with no shame of saying so to your face.
You're making a mess. You're done. You are done.
So basically, the debate is whether or not I can accept a girl being in love with somebody else more than me, or a girl possibly leaving me for a richer, more famous man. In which case, the Orochi like Charlotte won. Because at least for a time, maybe she would love you more than anybody else. Right?
I won't be in training forever.
Sorry, Charlotte's hotter than Orochi in my book. Oh, no, I agree with you. I agree with you. For sure. But I'm saying that, like, it's not like he picked a bad-looking character to switch Charlotte, to put Charlotte's personality on. It's, if he said that it was... Oh, man. Is this mean? Wait, I'm not... Okay, I changed my mind. Let me think of a different one. Rika's kind of hot. Well, who's an ugly Fates character? Fates doesn't really have ugly characters, honestly. This is hard. This is harder than I thought it was gonna be. You know, I don't love Oboro. If it was Oboro with Charlotte's personality, I probably wouldn't go for that. Okay. Grab this. Isn't it revealed in Charlotte's support she has a good reason for being greedy, though? You're probably right. I don't remember what the exact reason is. Yeah, I don't think Charlotte's personality is particularly, like, super egregious or anything.
Man, that was too easy.
Goldmary might be even more abrasive, honestly, but I guess that's debatable. Her parents are poor. She wants to support them. That makes sense to me. Let's switch over to Celica really quick here, and we'll clear this up. And then if we want to try spawning some more Regalians, we can have that happen. Why don't we? Fuga and Anthony. Wait, which one's Anthony? Who are you talking about? Who's Anthony and Fates? I know Fuga. Are you trolling me? The little... Okay. I remember Anthony now. That's just gross. We're not... That's not one I was going to pick from on a list. I could have picked, like, Hans or something, man. Come on. Come on. All right, there is a Cantor. I'd like to eliminate him as swiftly as possible, because he's going to annoy me. I kind of think... Maybe our Pegasisters here could help with that. You can make corn really ugly if you want to. That's true. Absolutely true. There was only... Whoa. In that group of paladins, there were only 3 paladins. Huh. I have to be a little bit mindful of our ladies here.
I can handle this.
Against that. What is he going to do to him? 13 attack, 9 speed. Definitely hurts. Oh, but you double with 1 in this game. That's what it is.
FBI, open up!
For not loving Camilla enough in her natural state? When did I say that? Well, when did I say that I didn't? These scenarios are just based on slapping different characters' personalities onto each other. I didn't say that. Oh, because I implied that she's a little bit psychotic? In some moments she is. She gets crazy about killing. She had a very difficult, bad upbringing. Her mother was one of Garen's many concubines. That went through the concubine wars. That is a real thing. That is a real thing in Fates. Doesn't mean I don't like her. I like her way more than I have any reason to, truthfully. Invince Abel, let's go. Good job. Fuga's a DILF. Alright, make it a good one, please.
I'll be happy if this strength can be of use.
That's what I like. There we go. Good work.
Feeling good.
You will not get doubled for sure. Let's get Dean in here. Let's check out Dean. I miss Dean already. Look at his beautiful maroon, purpley getup. They really need to make a toggle in future Fire Emblems where you can keep their original outfit despite class promoing. You know?
Ready anytime.
It sucks to lose their custom amazing outfits. Like Bowie here, for example. Where is he? Oh, I moved him already. I got scared. I thought he was dead. This outfit, this custom little mage outfit for Bowie. Amazing. There should be a toggle in the settings per character for if you want to keep their custom outfit or not.
You want it? You got it.
Because while it is cool to see them grow, it stinks if they get generic outfits that are not as cool.
Just leave it to me. I'm ready for anything.
Honestly, you need to be you need to be careful. This Celica is not very good. I have one, says Hugo, a woman who looks like Camilla but acts like Arthur in Fates. That sounds perfect. What do you mean? What? So she's heroic? She's a heroic female character? What's wrong with that? I don't understand. Arthur's epic. I love Arthur. You're saying she's unlucky? Is that what you're trying to say? She has horrific luck? Constantly screws things up? Is that what's the downside here? I failed to see it. I'm in love as we speak.
Satisfied.
Can't have you getting
Why
too
hasn't
far
Faye
ahead
done a
of me.
Hisame and Clan harmonic? That's a very strange duo. What's the connection between Hisame and Clan? Hisame's Mr. Pickle Man, right? Oh, does Clan like pickles? Why does that seem vaguely familiar? You're saying a pickle duo? Is that what this is about? I don't know. It's oddly specific, and Faye hates male characters, which means you're not getting a duo male character that isn't Ike and Roy. Quite frankly. Also, the new Brave duo characters. It's so shameless. It's, oh my god. I'm actually like kind of upset about them. They brought back the Brave characters, but they made them duo Brave characters instead. They're definitely beginning to scrape the bottom of the barrel if they weren't already. I said Faye is dying, says Kai. I mean, yeah. Yeah, you know, I actually looked at something. Let's see if I can pull it up really quickly. On Reddit... I think it's the Gacha Games subreddit. Gacha Gaming? I don't know what it is. I think that's what it is. Communities? Yes. r/Gacha Gaming. Okay, unfortunately I'm not logged in, so this is on light mode. Sorry in advance. But here's their revenue monthly report for November. This is what I was looking at. How well can you see this? Very well. So let's look for Fire Emblem Heroes. First up, Honkai Star Rail at the top. That's crazy to me. I didn't think that game was... I don't hear people talking about that game anymore, so I'm kind of shocked about that. Nikkei's in there. Genshin still holding on. Wuthering Waves, literally never heard of in my life. SD Gundam G Generation? Really? Really? Fake Grand Order. Dokkan Battle, I'm kind of surprised is still around, quite frankly. Zenless Zone Zero is way lower than I would assume, based on its newness and popularity. These are weirdly generic. Notice how there's no Fire Emblem Heroes here at all. We're already in the 20th spot on revenue for November. And there's no Fire Emblem Heroes. That's kind of crazy to me. Seven Knights, Dragon Ball Legends, Jujutsu Kaisen, One Piece, Summoner's War, On My OG. That's a Fates class. Azure Lane, Memento Mori, Blue Archive, Shadowverse, Stella Sora, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. We're on 40. Top 40. It's not even top 40 anymore right now. Oh my god, that's kind of not good. Seven Deadly Sins, Grand Cross. Isekai Slow Life. Girls Frontline 2. That's it. That's the end of the list. It is beyond number 50. It is beyond number 50. It is not even on this list for top revenue. That's crazy. Crazy. That's actually shocking. To be fair, I don't check this every month, so I don't actually know if it's been outside the list for a while. But wow. Maybe that is why they're bringing back Duo Braves. Maybe they're really desperate. They really are just that desperate or something. I don't know. It's kind of crazy. Shinjo Kid says Faye power creep finally catching up to them. It is bad. It is really, I mean, not even just the power creep, but just the skill creep.
All thanks to the mother.
Like, it would require hours of work for me to understand the modern. I don't even think I could fully understand the modern skills and the skill interactions, because it's just essays for every single skill. It's just so incomprehensible at this point in my eyes. It's just really bad. I'm upset about it. Very much so. It's actually kind of bad. Let's not put that there. Should put Dean in here, maybe. Essays for every single skill. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is like that too. I mean, it is until you learn like all of the big like modern meta cards, right? But at least Yu-Gi-Oh! Is like one essay per card. Imagine Fire Emblem Heroes, it's like 5 essays per character because you have all their different skills. Also, Jenny getting mad, getting the kill. He angered the sheep. Kish Prime said, I used to play Summoner's War, can't believe it's still going. That is like an older one, isn't that? Hasn't been in the top for several months in a row, to be fair, says Dr. I know, but not top 50? I understand not top 20. I remember when it was kind of falling out of the top 20 range, but it is outside top 50? That's kind of crazy to me. For what is, and probably will always be, Nintendo's biggest, most successful mobile venture, outside of top 50 on the gacha boards for like other random crap like puzzle and adventure, whatever that is, like weird generic, probably like half fake games on there too is just crazy to me. I don't know. Just it's wild. Is he gonna move forward? All right, let's go forward with Alm. Faye has been that way for years, though, says Kish Prime. Yeah, I guess so at this point. It's true.
A moment, please, Alm. I have a fresh report from our scouts.
But I don't know. It's just depressing to me. I saw somebody make a post on the Fire Emblem Heroes subreddit of like being a new player and being confused, and it has to be the case. Again, somebody like I've heard from Choops, like Choops' perspective. My perspective is this: how could you expect your game to keep going the way that it is? You can't bring in new people because there's so many subsystems, so many crazy skill descriptions. It's just brain melting. There's no way you get new players interested that aren't already have some idea of what's happening or like played before, basically. I don't think you get any new players. I don't think so. I just don't. But Troops' perspective was gacha games in general are not good at getting new players, and they kind of have their pool and they move along as it slowly diminishes and diminishes until it's finally like end of service time, basically. It's like how it goes. So I hear that, but I don't know. I just think, why would you not want the few straggler new people to join and be able to easily get into the game? It seems so stupid to me. I don't know. At this point, like, they have to expect you to just drag units into each other and see what happens. And I think there's something really sad about that. Because it used to be a game where you could really plan things and look ahead and know what the interactions do and be smart about it. And I just think it's beyond that anymore.
Apparently, the enemy's main force has retreated west through the forest.
Vopop says, pretty rare for a gacha game to last 9 years, as I understand it. Are we on year 9? We are, aren't we? 2017. It's about to be year 9, yeah. True, I know. So it is really impressive that Heroes has lasted this long and done as well as it did for this long. I'm grateful that something Fire Emblem related raked in a lot of money for Nintendo so that they look at and see, oh, look at that. People like Fire Emblem. That's good. That will always be good. But it is sad to see it finally die. It's like, I mean, again, I don't think Fire Emblem Heroes is near end of service exactly, but seeing it not in the top 50 for revenue, it's like, ugh.
But before we give chase, we should deal with Desai. It wouldn't be wise to pass him by while his fortress lies in reach.
There's people in that exact Reddit thread talking about like games failing, like Girls Frontline 2 falling off and stuff like that. I was reading those comments earlier, and Heroes being beneath that is like, oh no.
All right, that makes sense. But listen, Lucas.
Nora says, Heroes will probably see a resurgence when Fortune's Weave comes out. It might, but will those people last? Because they're entering a game that's going to be so thoroughly confusing. Those skills might as well be in a different language at this point.
Do you know anything about the Regalian general Fernand mentioned? Berkut, I believe it was?
Lord Berkut, yes. I am no stranger to the rumors, at least.
Anti says, what surprised me that's still around is Langrisser. I haven't touched Langrisser in years. I did like that game when it came out. I legitimately did enjoy it, but it was very, like, it took a lot of time to do the dailies. It was not a gacha game that you could do the dailies quickly in. So I think eventually it became kind of a chore, and that's sort of where I stopped with that one, unfortunately. I did really like Langrisser, though. I did.
They say he's about your age. A talented young general of royal blood. It's no wonder Fernand is so smitten with him.
Kish Prime says, the gacha that usually impresses me are the ones that make it without relying on existing IPs, because you know there has to be rock solid game mechanics underneath. That's true. What's a good example of that, though, Kish Prime? Like, I don't know if I would say that Nikke is that exactly. Nikke is interesting, but I don't know. Me playing Heroes in Japanese. That's kind of interesting. Honkai? Really? I don't know. Honkai did not seem that appealing to me.
Yeah. Does it really matter so much where you're born or who your father was?
I beg your pardon?
Oh, Sorry, I was just...
Wuthering Waves. See, I've literally never heard of Wuthering Waves before I saw it on this chart today. Brown Dust 2? Yeah. Okay. I don't know if Brown Dust 2 apply. Okay. I like the gameplay of Brown Dust 2 where it's like the RPG elements and you play these little stories and stuff like that. I can't speak to like the battle system being... The battle system is interesting where you're on like the 9x9 grids and you move your characters around and there's different combinations and stuff in that sense. But I can't objectively say that the reason that Brown Dust 2 does so well is because of the battle system. I cannot say that. I just can't. Brown Dust 2 has the most heinous pseudo porn animations in a gacha game. Like, I think that's why it's successful, probably.
I don't mean to speak ill of nobles or anything.
Well, I should hope not. Your own grandfather
Uma
was a count,
Musume?
after all.
Yeah, I know, but...
Do we think that Uma Musume is really that solid underneath? Yeah? Do we? I don't know, I just think they hit on a weird niche with the horse girl thing. But I could be wrong.
This talk. Beyond this forest lies a great army. You shouldn't trouble yourself with
Brown Dust 1 was great.
battles ahead.
You're right, Clive. I apologize.
There he is.
As I live and breathe, the Deliverance. Well, this is simply delightful.
Huh? Fernand? And who's this?
My name is Berkut.
Is Grand Blue still around? I think it is, yeah. At this point, that's kind of surprising. Grand Blue, I played for a little while. I wouldn't say I was ever like proficient at Grand Blue in terms of the gameplay, but I was learning it, and I did like some of the stories, and I like the characters. The art is nice. The art is amazing for Grand Blue in certain instances. But Grand Blue kind of runs off of like... It's so painfully like bloated and weird. Like it runs off of almost like an old website is how it feels. So I like that cannot... It's shocking to me that there's not Grand Blue 2 or Grand Blue like better than it is. Like Grand Blue, like, oh man, like sometimes you click a button to navigate menus and you're waiting like 5 to 10 seconds for the page to load. It's just like, in the Lord's year of 2025, this cannot be what people are doing and how they're playing this game. It just cannot be.
I am nephew to His Majesty.
Random ass cab. You're right. Check out this guy. Check out that guy over there. He's sick.
So here he is.
Ulm, was it? I must say I was most impressed by the battle at Zofia Castle.
Fernand and that NPC fulfilling the red-green cab niche. It's so true. Christmas calves. He's got his own Christmas calves. Fernand and the other guy. Stevie's Gacha Game tier list stream when? I mean, I think people know about most of the gachas that I've played and tried over the years. I wouldn't really want to try more. Gachas really nail in the FOMO. Is this weird? Let me see. 1 second. This isn't everything on my phone, but here's what I got for games. Here's the main core of games. Fire Emblem Heroes, Pokemon Go, Nikke, I'll click on sometimes. Fire Emblem Shadows, I still need to play more of. I really have not spent a lot of time with that. Brown Dust 2, I have. I rarely touch it. The Warhammer 40k Tacticus game, I've never opened. I'm intrigued by it. I do like Warhammer 40k. I don't need another gacha to be sinking time into. I just don't. I still have Langrisser. I still have Azure Lane. I haven't touched that Azure Lane in years, truthfully. And there's still Destiny Child there, even though that's end of service. That game's over, basically. That's most of the things I've experienced, probably. I'm sure there's more, but yeah, gacha games. There's something deeply unappealing about the idea that you're going to sink a lot of time, energy, hours of your precious life. You're slowly dwindling minutes of your life to a game that's going to get shut down in like a handful of years, and all that progress, all that stuff is gone forever. I do hate that concept. I've definitely spent a lot of time in Heroes that I obviously am never getting back. Shift Up is wanting to restart Destiny Child? Really? I feel like Nikke is like more successful. Would they really want to do that? Hey Stevie, I know it seemed nonchalant with the way I was saying it, but earlier I tried to tell you that my Uncle Tom passed away. Apparently today or a few days ago that they couldn't identify him because he got in a motor accident on his motorcycle. Oh my god. Went under an 18-wheeler, and I may not have kept up with him over the years, but he was a cool guy. Back when I lived in Alaska, Tristan Deeplore. I didn't know that. I wanted to get you guys to pray for him, and I hope like hell that he didn't go to hell, and no, that wasn't a pun. All right, I did not see that comment, Tristan. I'm really sorry to hear that. That's awful. Wow. Sorry, Tristan.
I nearly mistook that motley band of rustics you were leading for an army.
Pokemon Go and the big 25, soon to be 26. I think Pokemon Go is still fun. I don't play it like super often, but sometimes they have good events. They had an event a couple weeks ago in November called Wild Area, where like really big, mighty Pokemon spawn that are really kind of fun. That's a fun event. I'll pop on for the cool events. I like Go Fest. Shiny hunting is kind of fun at times. It's a simple, more simple game, I'd say, but I like it still.
What are you doing here? Your main force has retreated. Lord Berkut longs for sport and wishes to test your might.
I've gone too long without fighting and felt I needed a spot of practice. Now then, do try to make this little exercise worth my time. God,
I love his music too.
What's the matter, farm boy? Afraid you won't land a single blow?
The name is Om, not Farm Boy.
Oh, my mistake. Wait a second.
Uh-oh.
That mark on your left hand. Where did that come from?
What do you care? Are you here to fight or not?
No, it cannot be the brand. Not on one as unremarkable as you.
I do kind of wish there wasn't so obvious an indicator of Alm's, let's say heritage, but also destiny, right? It'd be fun if they had like a prophecy of somebody like reuniting Zofia and Rigel, but not that they like would literally be two babies born with a certain brand. You know what I mean? Like that, there's something I don't like about that. It's very cheesy, very so on the nose, right? It'd be more interesting if there was a like it was up in the air, like they weren't sure, like, oh, this Alm guy seems like he has a lot of potential, like he could be the one, but like you don't know for sure. And he is the one, and he becomes the one, and you know, maybe that's still not that enticing, but having the literal mark that you are the continent savior is a little boring to me. Anti says Nikke is showing cracks, especially when you have people like me that's attracted by fan service. While Nikke has it in spades, the recent Rouge Gacha outfit and non-response to the feedback to it left a bitter taste in my mouth that wouldn't go away. Not sure about the issues you're talking about. I remember I was actually playing Nikke pretty recently for that like casino event with I think the Rouge Gacha, but I don't do the Gacha outfit crap. I haven't spent any money at all on Nikke, proudly. They're fairly generous with the pulls. It's fine. But I will say for Nikke, yeah, like I've added a bunch of people to my friends list, and you get points for sending them, you know, little hearts daily and stuff, and receiving them from them. And there's a lot of people on that list that do not log in every single day, or like they vanish and don't come back or something like that. So I do wonder about like the retention for something like Nikke for sure. Yeah. Just like the Triforce on Link's hand. That's true. Also boring, kind of.
It must be false, just like its bearer.
Welcome back, Elvia. Think Gaiden still did the brand stuff too? Yeah, I'm not saying this game is lame for like creating that. I'm just saying like, you know, is this the other? We spawned another Cavalier on this. Is this literally what spawned? Is this the other Cavalier? No way, dude. Or because this is a story one, it's different? That's so strange. That is so strange. He's got honey. Fernand is sweet like honey. I love that. Okay. This is interesting. Why don't we put Lucas and Forsyth, Indomitable Walls, there. He has a blessed ring. There's a silver purse. Worst attack is Berkut's 17, which is not going to be doing much to them. Over here, why don't we get some mages, maybe? You with physics, probably important for up here. And Gray. Oh, let's get Yuzu because she can nuke with fire as well. So her and Tobin can deal with these archers, even though they'll be sitting in the woods, hopefully. Oh, but they do have to get out of here like quickly. That's fine. That's relatively okay. I think this is fine. Rouge, her face looked like it wasn't done by a professional artist. The animations were stiff. Then there's the feedback about the shirt. Oh, I see. Yeah, but you're saying one character skin upset you and they didn't listen to feedback afterwards, and that... I don't know, I think that'd be hard. You'd be hard-pressed to get them to do anything about it once it's already done. I mean, that skin released globally, I feel like, the way that it was.
Allow me.
Or maybe not. Maybe she didn't have the shirt. No, I think it was baked into the design of that one, though. But people were upset. Nikkei does this thing sometimes where, like, they'll put scantily clad outfits, but then they'll have the girl wear, like, a shirt on top of it or something, so people get upset about it. No predictions for this map. Come up with a fun one, we could do it.
Point me at your foes.
What, will someone die? Is that what you're thinking? Nice hit. Cut the grass too.
How can I help?
Let's fix up Tobin. Never count Tobin out. How about you choose one, a girl who looks like Camilla and dresses like a Brown Dust 2 character every day? I think we've worn out the welcome of these hypotheticals. I want some different hypotheticals. The girl looks like Camilla and dresses like a Brown Dust 2 character every day, but acts so conservative and innocent, like a plain-looking Camilla, but trying to be super seductive and sexy with the most plain clothes possible. Why would you say dresses like a Brown Dust 2 character if then you're saying the clothes are plain? Your hypotheticals need more time in the oven, Tristan. This doesn't make any sense.
Nothing will stop
Brown Dust 2
me.
outfits are not plain in the slightest. Final 4 Remake's gonna add a subplot about Seliph and Julia having holy birthmarks. I wouldn't doubt it. I would not doubt it. We have the hearts anything in Cookie Run Overbreak. Yeah, it's one of those little kind of features, I guess, to get people another incentive to be logging in every day, but they're kind of silly.
Give it up.
I said or read it better. Well, your lack of commas and grammar doesn't help, Tristan. A girl who looks like Camilla and dresses like a Brown Dust 2 character every day, but acts so conservative and innocent. Or a plain-looking Camilla, but trying to be super seductive and sexy all the time with the most plain clothes possible. The first one. That's the... Again, this is not... I need better stakes. I need better stakes. A woman who looks like Donald and acts like Petra? Bright Sky, what is this? What is this, Bright Sky? Fuck, marry, kill. Brown Dust 2 Eclipse. Fates Camilla, or whoever is your waifu in Nikkei. Nikkei's got a lot of options, but probably Noir, I would say. Okay. Eclipse, Camilla, or Noir. Oh my goodness gracious. That might be the hardest thing I've ever done. Let me try to give you a real answer for this. Eclipse, I don't really know a lot about Eclipse's personality. I don't know if she's like a psycho or anything. So maybe just F her. But then I gotta kill one of them. No, no, no. I hate this. I hate this. Eclipse, you know what? Eclipse is almost like Siren-esque. So maybe we kill Eclipse.
So bad. I hate everything about this.
Maybe we kill Eclipse, and then the only thing I'm trying to think of, like Noir in Nikkei is very shy, like extremely shy. I don't know if that would get annoying forever or not. But she also behaves like better than... She has a more consistent, not crazy kind of a behavior than Camilla. So maybe it's Mary Noir. And fuck Camilla. There you go. There's my answer. That's hard. That's really hard. Eclipse is sweet. Is she? No, don't say that to me. Don't say that to me. Her animations do not indicate that she is sweet. Okay, I gotta think about this. Come on. Things are happening on this map. What's happening up here?
Yeah, I got it.
What's up, Lena? Fuck, marry, kill, Rodrigue, Aloise, and Sedith. Oh, man.
I can match that.
Oh, jeez. Sedith kind of annoys me. I think we kill Sedith. Sedith annoys me. He's lying about his daughter. He's like a stickler. He's like a no fun, stick up his butt stickler. We kill Sedith. We instantly kill Sedith. Rodrigue and Aloise. Aloise might be kind of funny to get along with, like long term, or he might be annoying. It depends on how you view it. He's like your punny weird uncle. I kind of think I'd marry Rodrigue, to be honest. Rodrigue would just be cool and helpful, probably. Eloise might get annoying. I'm not sure. Elvia kills Rodrigue. Interesting. Sedith is a good dude. I'm not saying he's a bad guy. I'm just saying he's kind of a stick in the mud. He's a big nerd.
How's that?
You're in fine form.
Sedith would probably never have sex with you unless you married him first. I don't even think you could just fuck him, to be honest. Zenith would take care of his partner. Oh, I'm sure he would. I'm not saying anything like specifically bad about him. Rodrigue kill, he dies anyway, and as a green unit, he actively tries to ruin your maps by suiciding. Okay. You say that when Zenith has the best voice acting in all of 3 houses. Really? Why would you say that? I'm not like necessarily disagreeing, but what makes you say that specifically?
Submit or be struck down.
Lucius, Libra, and Madeir. Oh my god, no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. I'd marry Madeir. Is that what you want to hear? I hate that one. I hate all those options. They suck. Lucius is Raven's boyfriend? Not in that scenario, I guess. Ooh, armor disruptor. Let's disrupt his life.
I needn't test you as Lord Bakut does. I already know how pathetic you are.
Lucky's apparently deaf. I don't know. In all my hours of playing 3 houses, I do not recall feeling that Zenith was the greatest vocal performance in the entirety of 3 houses. That seems like very high praise. It just seems like very high praise. I don't know. I'm not saying he's bad by any means, but like, what about it stands out more than anything else?
Careless.
Imagine crying because a family member dies and Aloise, your husband, is like, "Hey, Goopy, goop your head up, buddy." Yeah, and you're saying that's not annoying? Got that sweet, sweet honey. Hernan, sweet, sweet sugar walls. We in there. Also, clearly Zenith can fuck because he has a kid. I'm not saying he can't, like, mechanically speaking. I'm saying that he was probably married. He was probably married to Flane's mother. And thus, you would have to wait to your 54th date. That's what I'm saying. Nice crit. There we go. Clearing him out. Flane has gotten us trapped in the McDonald's play place. Ugh. I really liked those set of the memes back in the day, actually. Those were good. Those were very good. Is anybody concerningly low here? No, but for Bergut's Wrath, I don't know. Sentinel Sariel says, I swear the game fills the maps with women units in Fire Emblem Engage post-game when using Rosado just to screw with me. You think so? Not just for variety's sake? Oh no! Not Silk! My healer? You're attacking my healer? You're doubling my healer? Oh, I'm afraid. Oh! He gonna do it. Nice. That one worked. Nope. It's so strange because I got the like 7TV stuff working like in the actual Twitch chat, but in the Restream chat here it doesn't work. But that worked for the emoji explosion thing where it appears on screen. I don't know, confusing.
Where's Sophia?
Fernand is a queen bee hoarding the honey from his commoner workers.
I feel like something was supposed to happen here.
Yes, you were supposed to get stats. Where are your stats? They're missing. Have you seen Forsyth's stats?
What have I done?
This is my long way of calling Fernand a bitch. He's a queen bee. Oh, Claire. Forsyth, please, sweetie. Might have to rebuild your chat overlay. I'm just beginning to wonder if it's a restream limitation that they just don't show that stuff visually. Not really sure. Do we know for sure that it's not that? I don't mind rebuilding it.
I can do this.
Has nothing to do with restream. I also wonder if there's a like better TTV and 7TV conflict or something, because I have both of those enabled. I don't know. Alm, would you care to do the honors? Oh man, he's gonna die from that?
Thank you. I've got this.
Disrupt his armor. No! Oh, that's bad. That's actually bad.
Get that looked at.
That's actually bad. Clive? Clive with the hit and run. Got him.
It's your lucky day.
Stronger than I thought.
Also, that's a beautiful plot relevant kill there. Clive got him.
But no. I came here to be entertained, not to give up my life.
Foreskin, you can do it.
I thought I felt a tingling, but then nothing.
Oh, what are these levels? Why? Look at his skill. What's with his skill? It's 7. His skill is 7. It's sub 10. What's happening? Actually, it kind of makes sense that Clive's not that skilled, doesn't it? In a weird way, it makes sense. I feel like the game tells you in every way possible that Matilda is like way more skilled than he is. All right.
Another feather in our caps.
Forsyth is the nagging wife in his marriage with Python. True.
There were only 3 of them. How did they give us so much trouble?
Raquel may be stronger than I first believed. What if this is a mistake?
Did you say something, Clive?
It was nothing. Come, we must plan our siege of Desay's fortress. An ally of ours is being held there, and we must rescue her.
You're talking about Matilda, right? I heard what happened. She's special to you, isn't she?
She is. We promised to share a future together. And because of that promise, she has suffered for far too long. It relieves me to know she will soon be free of this burden.
I was just talking about his tingling. What? Matilda? Oh. I thought I felt it tingling, but then nothing. I see what you're saying. Oh. I see. Oh. Wait. Oh, because that was his level up dialogue. I see. I'm confusing this because this gives you one big, like, recap of all recent dialogue. I thought that was actually real dialogue he said in this conversation. He felt a tingling when he saw Fernand. Who doesn't? Who doesn't?
I'm glad to hear it. And you know I'll do everything I can to help.
Thank you, Alm.
Did you go into OBS settings, stream advanced options? There's no way I could do this live. Stream? Yeah, I can't do this live. Stream advanced options at the bottom. Twitch chat add-ons. That doesn't exist in here for me. I know what you're talking about. I saw articles about that. There's nothing in there for me. Okay, Forest Village. This is interesting. Go check out the Forest Village. You can actually forge now, I think.
Oh, hey, I guess this is our first time really talking, huh? I'm still in training, so I'm sure you could teach me a thing or two. This is my first visit to Valentia, and it's a really lovely place. Well, except for those terrors. They're totally horrible. But I know their weakness. It's Falcon Knights. Yep. Just send Falcon Knights against them and gasplurt.
Gasplurt.
No other terrors. Anyway, let me know if I can help out with that.
It's very nice of her. Let's talk to Randall.
So, we meet again. You don't know what you're in for, taking us in. We've been from country to country, but this land is especially unique. The oranges are luscious, and so are the women. Check and check.
It's your lucky day. W Riz.
Agreed.
Hey, but
Gasplurt.
You ever heard of something called the Boundless Chaos? No? Never mind then. Forget I said anything.
You're too late. Ain't nothing left for you in this village.
Let's talk to women. I'm sure she's lovely.
We never made trouble for no one. Honored the old laws, we did. But Desai and them Regalian brutes raided and pillaged us all the same. You're with the Deliverance, ain't ya?
She's like, Desai raided and pillaged me.
Then think kindly on us when you give that dastard Desai what's coming.
Oh, I will. I will. Why is woman not in the club? True. What's going on here? Found an orange. Guess what? Found an orange. Check out the stockade. I guess that's it. No beautiful sky. You're losing your touch, Alm. Go to the square first. Aha! He looks boring. Let's talk to this guy.
Lucia and Elthea descend from the founder of our village, so they do. She was a mage, one who was said to be the champion Sophia's finest disciple. For generations, children in their family have been born with a gift for magic.
Delthia's ending in this game is very interesting, actually.
Though only those in our village and the late king knew of it.
Given her potential with magic.
So what fool told those damned Regalians?
I don't know if it's her only ending, but in her ending, she seals away her magic and does something else, basically. It's kind of intriguing. There's another peddler. Or is that the one? No, it should... I forget how the peddler works. Is it always the same looking guy that gives you the item from the other side? These forest villages all have a very specific scent. Mmm, piney. Thanks, bro. That's cool. The well looks clear, but the water level is lower than you'd like it to be. Somebody poisoned the water hole.
Good day. If you didn't know, I am a traveling merchant. My packs are heavy, but I yet have room to deliver a single item if you wish it.
What would
Just give
Celica
me a
want?
name, and I'll see they receive it with all speed.
We should give something to bring over, but what should it be? The boots? Could be interesting. Could be interesting. Send her a fish. Celica's route, it's hard to get gold coins. So some kind of forging would be interesting to send over. I don't have an idea for that yet at this moment, though. Rion Shield? I already sent Rion Shield. Oh, that's right. You don't see it. It just happens. Right. I sent the Rion Shield from Celica to Alm already. Which we need to do, by the way. To give that. Send the Black Pearl. I think sending the boots is smart. Yeah. Should I just do that? It's gonna be more helpful on a Celica character than on an Alm character, truthfully. It's a little wasteful to have sent... Like, I could have just redeemed the Milla thing with Celica. Like, this is kind of a waste of the peddler. But let's do this for now.
Many thanks.
I didn't know when I claimed it. I didn't look at the Milla's bounty stuff when I claimed it.
You there. You're with the
Boots for
Deliverance, are you
Dean.
not?
I'm glad you waited until Act 4 to give Celica the boots. Very useful. I mean, we're not to the muck and mire yet, Roy. So yes, it is. Boots on Gold Knight Jenny.
I am. Who are you?
My name is Luthier, merely a humble mage from a humble village. On this day, however, I cry your aid, for my younger sister is in trouble.
He looks so badass. He has his little, what do you call that? Balayage? Ombre in his hair going on. Very fiery. Very cool.
What happened?
But he's a little bit mid.
First of all, you should know that my sister is named Delphia. She possesses magical potential beyond that of any in our village.
Vopop says, you are not immune to Gold Knight S propaganda. Well, Vopop, you would be surprised to know that I started this stream tonight showcasing all three of the Pegasus sister trio as Gold Knights. So I did some testing. But I'm not convinced, ultimately, unfortunately, with those. I told you to redeem the boots with Celica, and you were like, nah, it'll be fine. Did I read that comment before I clicked Milla's Bounty 1, though? Did I realize that that was the gift from Milla's Bounty 1, though? I don't really remember the order of events there, Roy. Sorry.
One of Rigel's arcanists, Tetrara, caught wind of this and kidnapped her.
Poopier. Luthier is so booty, but he's cute, so it's fine. Luthier is the coolest looking mage who is absolute ass. I don't know if I'd say he's like bad.
He's using his powers to control her and make her guard the northern sluice. They plan to block the sluice until it collapses
The
and
Sloot
Sophia
Gate.
is flooded.
There's a lot of sleuts up north,
What?
including Delphia. What?
But that would be catastrophic.
Indeed it would. Surely you're planning to stop them, correct? If so, I ask that you also rescue my sister. I'll even go with you if you like. If we defeat Tatara, that will release his hold on her.
I'm gonna say no.
Your decisions are your business. See to your own desires, then. I will be here if you find your mind changed. So, will you let me accompany you, or no?
No.
Your decisions are your business. See to your own desires.
It says, hey.
I will be here if you find your mind changed.
Listen, I bet you never heard this dialogue before. That's all I'm doing. Don't worry. He's coming with... being thorough.
What's he up to, man? What's he doing?
I love that one. What's up, Macedona? Hey, Stevie, do you know the reason why there's no Axe playable characters in Echo/Gaiden? Was there a developer reason that we know? I don't really remember. I mean, they gave thieves axes, which is very odd in this game. Kaga hates axes. Well, that could be it. That could certainly be it.
Desai's men come here without pause to raid, pillage, and upend our lives. One of their more wicked knights even made
Kaga
off
pulled
with
it
some
funny.
poor
I don't know.
lass. And now the
What's up,
Empire is
Saucy?
trying to start a flood and put half of Zofia to ruin. Will we never have peace?
Are you with the Deliverance? I'm afraid I have some ill news. One of the enemy soldiers mentioned a female knight they're holding captive. Desai plans to put her to death soon, as an example to others.
What? They intend to execute Matilda?
Clive jumping into a random NPC conversation.
I fear so, good Sir Knight. If she's dear to you, you'd best march on his fortress before it's too late.
Oh, I think Macedona was just asking a question. Hey, Stevie, do you know the reason why there's no Axe playable characters in Echoes and Gaiden? I took that as Macedona was, like there was a story behind it, but maybe Macedona was just wondering why there aren't. I don't really know, to be honest with you. It's, kind of weird. Can you imagine a Fire Emblem with no swords? Now that would be interesting. Main character uses an axe. Wait, what was that? No, nothing else. Okay. Nothing else going on here. Let's go to house 2 and then we'll do the smithy. I see something nice right over there. That I do.
Soldiers of the Deliverance, I require your assistance. Gargoyles have kidnapped my daughter and taken her to the Western Shrine. If it is at all in your power, you must not let any harm befall her. I know I ask much, so if you manage to save her, my treasure is yours.
Okay. Sounds good to me. Smithy time. Why can't I steal her stuff? Oh, that forge is warm. Yeah, that feels nice. We got all this nice stuff over here.
Welcome.
Okay. We're not believing in chat anymore. I will spend 10 to fix this rusty sword and see what this is. Just an iron sword? Steel sword. Hey, score. I gave the warrior sword to Alm. I forgot about that. It is a better steel sword, looks like. With some crit, a little bit extra weight, a little bit extra might. Cool. What I do know about Alm's side of things, for sure, is that Rider's Bane good. Horsey. No more. No! No, why? Why? How could you? I screwed it up. I screwed it up. Doesn't delete where you think it's going to delete. You know what? It's funnier if it's No More Horsey. It's funnier the other way around, right? No More Horsey. Horsies? No Moss Horsey. Going to remake the forged weapons. What do you mean, Bright Sky? To be able to rename them? No Mo Hos. What's up, Henry? No Mo Ho. Horsey No Moss. I know what Moss is. We love the Writer's Bane. Fuck, marry, kill, woman, man, old woman. Okay, Norapi, come on. I'm not gay, so I guess in this scenario I killed a man. I fucked the old woman and I married the woman. Okay? Is that what you want to hear from me? It's obvious. It's obvious. Ride her bane? Okay. No Mo Ho. We like these options better than No More Horsies. Or Horsey. Call it guest blurt. That'd be funny, but who just said that? Emma. Emma just said that. It's on a lance. Well, it is a lance. It is a lance, but it's not gonna be a lance that she uses, probably. I don't know. Which Fire Emblem remake do you hope to be around still when it comes out, Lucky? Do you mean alive, or do you mean like as an online mediocre content creator? What do you mean? Which Fire Emblem remake do you hope to be around still for? Alive in this world? When Fates gets remade the second time. 30 years from now. 40 years from now. Uma Destroyer. Alive? Yeah, so you're saying alive. Yeah, when Fates gets remade for the second time. And Camilla has like 5D, it's a 5D experience that you run into her boobs in like VR, and there's like smell-o-vision and whatever other horrifying futuristic tech you can envision. I'm gonna sorry, I actually enjoy my name more than your guys' this time. Sorry. I like No More Horsies. Sorry. Rusted Shield. Steel Shield. Cool. Lightning Sword, very pricey. Let's see. Should probably upgrade some steel lances, maybe. Trainee's Lance. What's the difference between Trainee's Lance and Iron? Should it be Horsies? Did I spell like the Pokemon name? Is that what I just did? No, that's SEA. Yeah, I guess the correct grammar would be IES. Whatever. It's funnier this way. I did it on purpose and it's funnier this way. The remake gets rid of her fan service, I imagine. Sadly, Lucky, says Gabe. You know, that is a concern, isn't that? With the controversy surrounding Fates. Certainly a possibility. Okay, I want to just double check. Trainee's Lance. We also have Fernand's Lance from the DLC. I forgot. Which has more weight than Trainee's Lance. Less hit and less might. What's the comparison between this and Iron? 2-1-90-0. 2-1-100-0. Hers is better hit. 2-1-90-0 to 3-1-91. So it gets a little bit more might, one weight on Fernand's there. Could have called that Lance Glue Factory. We could have called that Lance anything. Horsey catching strays. Illiterate crit. Bro can't spell. I'm usually good at spelling, okay? I'm usually good at spelling. I think the two of them, Forsyth probably needs more strength. We really don't have a lot to go on here in terms of silver. Wait.
Many thanks.
Trade in. We have junk. I may have purged some of this already. I definitely may have purged some of this already. No. I'm gonna leave that, I guess. Oh, we're so close to 150. Never mind. How much you want for this? 2? What's a 3-point item? Ooh. Okay, perfect. Lucky was Camilla Gooner brain, so his spelling IQ went away. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that. Okay, alms are out. Lance is important. A lot of Lance people in this army. In fact, yeah, way more. In fact, that's like literally 90% of what we got going on here, isn't it? Well, we're gonna improve this. This is important. This is definitely important. He's doing okay with might in general. Let's do this maybe. Or do we do this? The hit only improves the first time. Extra crit would be interesting. He crits a lot, to be honest, already, but let's do at least this for now. What's Gray's bow gonna be called? Shut up, Tobin. The bow. Tobin's. Yeah, never mind. Python would be great. Python's dead right now. He's dead. Zombie Python is waiting. He is waiting. Claire Slayer. Claire Slayer. As if he's gonna shoot her. Tobo, says Termina. Tobo sounds like he's using his toes. El Riz. El Riz, because it's not working. On Claire. It does work on Claire, though. Don't they have a beautiful ending? Make like 24 children. It's a steel bow. Yeah, shut up, Tobin. This is classic. Or it could be called Bobin. This is really stupid. Instead of Tobin, Bobin. Lady Killer. Cobra replacement to Python. So the idea is that he's adopting a new like persona. And he calls his bow the same persona name. 50 Shades of Grey. Gray's G-string. Okay, I guess we're not feeling Bobin. That's fine. That's fine. Constrictor, Mamba, you're naming it after... Oh, to be like Python. Okay, sorry. I thought you were naming it after his junk. Bintober. I mean, it could be called 50 Shades, I guess. Nop says Bobin was funny. I don't know. People kept adding their little names. Gray water. You mean the ocean's gray waves? Is that what you mean? Copyright 50 Shades of Grey. Trouser python. Okay, that's where we're not going. Add and a half. 50 shades and a half. What does that mean? Christian Grey? You guys are really scraping the bottom of the barrel at this point. Do we even like this? I don't even... Do we like this? Names are spiraling right now. I don't know. Sometimes there's just the one. You feel that it's the one. Steel bow? As in what? Whose last name is Steele? After Anastasia Steele from 50 Shades of Grey. Oh. No one would understand. That's such a deep cut. The Grey Bobas. Gray matter like the company in Breaking Bad. Okay. I hate these. I'm sorry, but I hate these. Fail Not Junior. I unironically like Bobin. Alright, it's 50 Shades. 50 Shades of Grey. There we go. $50 Shades of Shade. Okay. Steel Lance, probably important to upgrade at least one of these. Honestly, this second one is quite good even. Crap. I wish you could just rename this on the fly. What's Lucas's lance? Deliver Lance? That's funny, right? Who is that Steel Lance for? Naming weapons takes too long. I agree. I don't want to sit here for too long. All right, it's Deliver Lance. Because of deliverance. Okay. Warrior Sword. Seems quite good, honestly. Pretty cheap to upgrade, at least in the beginning, too. This is going to be called... No! Oh, I didn't mean to do that, actually. Okay, whatever. I actually did not mean to do... I was going to call it the Ration Ball or something like that. It's Yuzu's sword. Whoops. Gradivu? You want to name a lance Gradivu and it's not Gradivis? Yeah. We get Gradivis later. Wayward Lance is Randall's lance, and it looks like an enhanced steel lance. So normal steel lance is 480 with 1 weight. His is 370 with weight of 2 and crit 20, so considerable crit there. Why not? Why not give it a little ping there? I'm just gonna keep it Wayward Lance for now. I don't know enough about Randall yet. We also have 5 gold. That's kind of like considerable and good in a way. Oh, we could have sent the lightning sword to Celica. That would be interesting too. I got to consider that for the future, maybe. Outside of that, what would we want to forge here? If I do this, I could open the possibility of forging the sword. I don't know what that is, though. Is that just Zweihander again? I don't remember. Looks like Javelin. That is... That's not Ramphia. What is that? Silver? Must be silver. Silver Lance. Okay. That's an option for later. It'd be so good to use some of this gold. Like, we probably should. But I don't have ideas yet. I could 2-star the Rider's Bane. Maybe we do that. If any lance on Alm's route is worth it, it's Rider's Bane. What I do know is... Oh, I can fix the name now. Yes. No more horsies. Done. Or was it funny or wrong? I don't know. What I do know is upgrading to Ramphia, this is what gets Ramphia, is a bad idea. We're not doing that. Not doing that. And this conversion also kind of sucks. Look at that. It takes 500 for 1 gold, and then when I convert a gold, I only get 100 back. What a ripoff. What a ripoff, lady. Don't talk to me anymore. Why?
A moment?
Because I think it's considerably worse. Doesn't it lose its effectiveness or something? Against ponies? What does it do? I'm telling you this, but let me double check. I feel like I already know this. Ramphia. Where's Ramphia? Yeah, it loses anti-cavalry. That is not what I want on Alm's route.
What is it?
It's about that young man Luthier's sister.
Could have made a longbow, shaking my head. I forget what gets forged into that, but I guess.
Is it truly wise for us to get involved? An army of Arcanists awaits us. How are we to protect one village maiden?
It is effective against... Are you sure? Are you sure about that? Serenus seems to agree with me. I mean, you get Night Kneeler from it, but I don't know that it has inherent effectiveness. I'm not seeing it here. I don't think it has inherent effectiveness. I think it loses effectiveness against Cav, but it has a combat art that adds the user's speed to the might. So might as well have rider effectiveness with the damage boost. I don't know what, if you're trying to say if you're for it or against it, Dansha. I don't know, guys.
I understand your reasoning, but...
Forgive me if I am out of place. I do not mean to question your leadership. But the purpose of the deliverance is not to save one girl at a time, correct? Sometimes we must examine a situation more dispassionately.
Suppose it wasn't a village maiden. Suppose it was a princess or some noble daughter. Then would you go save her?
Well, that's hardly the same thing.
It's exactly the same thing. Look, I know I can't save everyone, and that I'll have to make hard choices. But those choices can't ever be based on the station of a person's birth. I thought you felt the same.
I do.
Then humor me this time, because I'm going to need your sword.
He has a lance, actually. Actually. He uses a lance. Oh! I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Wow. 3-hole paladins. Guys, we're scared. We're so scared.
You want it?
Oh, Jesse's ready to promote too, by the way.
At your
service.
Great, another desert map.
Just leave it to me.
That's all right. We have the high ground this time, Anakin. But we don't have those warp on Celica's route.
Leave them to me.
The Atlas stock's rising.
Leave it to me.
I can handle this.
I'll handle this myself. Ready anytime.
I'm ready to roll.
I guess I'll be thorough.
At the top of my...
Move everyone.
I'm ready for anything.
Save it and check it. Tristan, it's doing stuff like that that are why people complain that we never make progress in these streams. Testing everything. The Fire Emblem Wiki itself is telling me that it doesn't have inherent effectiveness against calves. It has Nightmealer, it has abilities that have effectiveness against calves, but by default, I think it loses that. Which sounds like something I don't want to do. I think Jesse needs to get a little poke here. Good night, Bright Sky. Yeah, I'll wrap up soon, Bright Sky. Bless Sissy. Bless up. I think Stevie's pie phobic. Yeah, I'm not a big pie person, to be honest with you. Just ain't. Level 3. That's right, because we just got Est. Okay, I can't. Tristan said, I already looked it up on the Fire Emblem Wiki, so, and then I was like, there's just no, in my mind, I'm thinking there's no way. And then he says, never mind, checked again and it said on Heroes. Well, thank you for being thorough the first time. I just looked at that too. You're making me feel crazy. You're trying to gaslight me. Making me feel crazy in my brain.
You can't beat me.
She's gonna kill now. Dang it.
Too slow.
Trying to feed your sister.
This is a fight.
She's been in a jail cell this whole time. She's starving. That's good. That's a good item. Let's just do this, I guess. Jesse. Pumpkin pie is the best.
You can fall down now.
Also, even though it's called cake, I feel like cheesecake is more of a pie because it has crust. Not a cheesecake person either, to be honest with you.
Either I've got an eagle eye, or the enemies are lazy as hell.
I think you're too fast. Give you some of your speed to somebody else, bro. Can you
all right.
stop critting? Okay. This is fine. It's fine. Maybe it's not fine. Jesse's never getting there. Anybody have swap? Does anyone have swap right now? You have shove. I've got shove. It's not enough, but I've got shove. Okay. Let's let that happen. Right? Perfect. This is perfect. All according to plan. Jesse.
You ready?
Yeah, science.
Am I dreamier than usual today?
You're not that dreamy right now. That was not that dreamy of a level.
I love it when victory
It's tough
is
trying to feed all
easy.
these mercs and pegs. Atlas kill. Yeah, I know. I'd love to see some Atlas action right now, but not today, unfortunately. All right, I guess we have to go back to the Dragon Shrine with Celica to promote Jesse. Maybe that's what we'll end it today. We're not going to do the Say battle. It's a little too intense, I think. But right now, let's do that really quickly. Oh, you... Ah. Wow. Wow. That could have been bad. Perfect time to end stream. Amaranth is live. Very funny.
Have some of this.
PC was shipped back today so I can get my fatty 1K back. Oh, well, grand. But I used the old PC tonight and it's crashed thrice, causing me to end early. Why are you sending back a new PC? New PC freaking sucked. Then why did you buy it? A grand on a pre-build is probably not that good, I'd imagine. Well, maybe it's fine. I don't know. It's been a while.
Allow me.
Probably won't allow you to run Crisis though. Oh, check out Luthier. It was a crazy PC. I got an awesome deal on it. So again, why did it freaking suck then? Bad PSU had some hairlines on the motherboard. Ah, I see. So did you get scammed? That's the real question. Where are you buying this from? Newegg? Yeah, that's why you got such a killer deal. It was a killer deal because the deal kills you.
Got trouble.
What's up, Windsweep? Luthier is giving.
Be gone.
He's so hot. He's so hot. Okay, anyway.
Point me at your foes.
This is fine. He's giving nothing. That might be true. Then again, this is not a good map for him to be a part of right now.
Nothing will stop
Let's
me.
get Cleric on it. Look at this disgustingness. Watch this. Goodbye.
You force my hand. I can read our foes like a book.
Disgusting.
How can I help?
We found Lucky's Echo's husbando. Oh my god, I can't speak. Found Lucky's Echo's husbando. I don't know. I think I like Dean more. I was kind of just kidding about Luthier. He's all right. Jesse's kind of honky.
I've got this.
Also, I'm not gay, so. Wait, so you already bought a computer for a Black Friday deal and it already arrived and you already broke it? Wow, Elvia, that's crazy. Frick your Chungus life.
Reprehensible. The mother favors
I didn't break it, it came like that. Sure.
Allow me.
A likely story.
A shit.
Someone got so excited that she burped her cat milk all over it. That's what happened. That's what really happened. That's what Big Elvia doesn't want you to know. I never lie. I never lie. Jesse is Arthur, but bought on Wish. I don't know if I'd say that. I'd say he's more ladies' man. He's like the ladies' man of this game, kind of. Does every Fire Emblem have a ladies' man? I just haven't realized after all this time. We got Gatry in Path of Radiance, Sylvain in Three Houses. Who's the ladies' man in Engage? Jean. Definitely Jean. Also, Tobin's like really hurt. This is actually kind of bad. I should have thought about this better.
Easy pickings.
Age before beauty.
Laszlo and Fates? Yeah, okay. I might have made a mistake with Tobin there. Or not. Or, yeah, no, we're fine. Close one. Definitely Sombron with that many children he's had. I'm open to that, I guess. Usually it's a playable character, but you know what? Sure, fine. Sami was the ladies' man. Who was it in Awakening? Lanku's like the exact opposite. Won't even talk to a woman. Kellum is like the what do you call it? It's the word for low key. Kellum is like the undercover. This is not the right word. There's a term that I'm looking for that I can't find. But Kellum is like the undercover ladies' man. Because he bangs somebody. He's forgotten in history, he disappears forever, but he bangs somebody. Somebody has his child. Inigo, that's kind of a cop-out, though, because it's the same character for them, Awakening and Faith. Is there literally no one else? Maybe not. Virian? Virian. Oh. I don't know if Virian's game is all that, what's the word? Effective. Awakening came first. How is it a cop-out? Well, then maybe Laszlo's a cop-out for Fates, then. Sane is definitely the one for 7. Yep, that's fair. Also, what was that awful level? Oh my god. I need eye bleach. What is happening?
Bad luck, friend.
I will take care of this.
Fix him.
What the? Thanks. What are we playing? XCOM?
Did she actually get hurt? This is not possible. What's going on over here? Cleric got hurt? Saint Clair got hurt.
I can do
Oh
this.
my god, what's happening? Armor disruptor. He's got no armor, but we're disrupting.
This ends here. Success.
Soleil for Fates.
Shall we make a habit of this?
Is Soleil successful? Well, okay, I guess that's... Yeah, I guess Soleil works. What about 6? What's up with Fire Emblem 6? No one said the ladies' man had to be successful, says Lunar. Okay. All right, Jesse in the Shrine. Jesse in the Shrine. And then we will end the stream. Roy's the ladies' man. They all want him, says Windswept. You know what? You're right. It's true. Wait. Oh, fuck me. Did it again. Ah. I always forget this. It's Sol in 6. Don't do it. Okay. I got scared the paladin over there was going to engage Alm immediately. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Sorry. What the? Order. No wonder why I'm getting confused here. Okay. Bam. Running on a 1060. I don't know that that's that bad, honestly. Myrmidon, Jesse. What games are you playing that require more than a 1060, honestly? It's not like GTA 6 is out for you. You don't seem like a Crisis person. What do I know? I forgot it's a little pink. Look at his pink shield. Huh.
My body is your plaything, Milla.
That's a very unique color palette there, Jesse. Tried to play Elden Ring, it's seppuku'd. A 1060 is not good enough for Elden Ring, really? Excuse me, Jesse. Whoa, buddy. He really is Jesse Pinkman. All right. On that note, with that said, that's going to be it for today's stream. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Appreciate you. I will actually, most likely, 99% chance, barring crazy life events, will be streaming on Wednesday this week. I've not decided what game it'll be yet, so let me think about that. If you have suggestions, let me know in the chat or the Discord server. Thank you guys so much. Hector Hard Mode. You know what? Hector Hard Mode could be kind of fun, wouldn't it? A fresh Hector Hard Mode save? That's a good idea. That's a good idea. You could raid Mesa for once? Oh. Raid Amaranth? Come on. I hate that this has become a meme, but come on. The problem is that Mesa's probably ending too, so we're gonna annoy her. She's probably about like minutes away from raiding me, but it doesn't matter. I'm raiding her. Let's say hello to Mesa. Thank you, Gabe, Lena, Nop. Good to see you, Windswept, Deep Freeze, Ludicryogen, Elvia, Tristan, NorFE, Sunny Tomorrow, thank you. Doncho, Yugo Kenji, Henry, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. JC, appreciate you guys. I will see you Wednesday for probably Fire Emblem 7 Hector Hard Mode. Henry, thanks for the follow. Let's go raid Mesa Mesa. Everybody say... The meme that I've created for Mesa is that she has gout. So why don't we go in there? Everybody say, how's your gout? Ask about her gout. She has a gout problem. She cries about it live. It's funny. Or you could say gas splurt, whatever. Let's go say hello to Mesa. Be sure to join in on the raid if you want some extra crit points for next stream. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you Wednesday. And let's go say hello to Mesa Mesa, shall we? She's nice. Bye, guys.